As I suspected, 32 flavors.
Try the sauce. I'm soaked in it.
Oh, I could lick you all day long.
No, I don't hate Balboa, but I pity the fool, and I will destroy any man who tries to take what I got.
What?
Hello, everyone. Welcome, one and all. It is Friday night, and the comic shop talk is on. It feels so good to be here. I've had a crazy busy day, crazy busy week, but I'm so happy to be here, and it feels good to be like on time now. I'm not like pulling like neurotic times, but still, it feels good to not be 5 minutes late. Just like it was just like 1 minute. So, how's everyone doing tonight? Seriously, it's awesome to see you. We got already here Jacob Ironside, Christian Delar, huge. I can't wait to hang out soon. Comic Relief Crusader with a huge as well. Lord Thoth, what's up? Hey, Thoth, link sent to you, bud. Group chat if you want to come on in. Cody Guy, D Bud Martin, Philip A. Demick, Keely Chow, Chernobyl. Not worthy of that, but thank you. Diesel, how you doing? Dragon Master 360, what's up, buddy? Gonna have this guy on real soon. Maybe even like next week soon. So yes, I'm excited. I'm happy. There's already a lot of you in here in the chat. That is crazy. Man, you guys are ready for this show tonight. Thank you for being here early right away. I am loving this. So anyways, got one of my buddies waiting backstage, and we're going to bring him on here. We're just going to get straight to the chats. Ladies and gentlemen, you know him. And yes, you are in love with the Ironcaster.
Hey.
How's it going, dude?
I made a terrible mistake this week.
What happened?
I went onto Steam while the Steam summer sales are going on.
Do tell. Enlighten us.
And I wound up buying a few games this week. And, spending... And it's like, there's a couple of games I was like, yeah, we'll play some Cuphead or Shantae or Shovel Knight. And I'm like, yeah, all those are fun, but why don't I play the dumbest game that's also the most addicting? And that game is Power Wash Simulator.
That's addictive?
Surprisingly, yes. You're just like taking a power wash and just like spraying down the side of a house. There's no time limit. There's no nothing. Like, I'm just kind of in the zone here. I'm just kind of spraying all this dirt and debris off the house. It's got me thinking about like, I need to do this on my own house.
Wow.
It's the most ridiculous. It's simple, but it's like kind of hypnotic in a way. I want to spend like the last 4 hours just blasting dirt off of like a playground.
I just never would have thought these would all be the same sentence, yet here I am. This is happening and I'm hearing this, caster. What? Okay, well, hey, if you're enjoying it, ultimately, that's all that matters, right? Anything else is not even relevant and neither here nor there. So, hey, that's good, man. Yeah, it sounds like you found something cool and surprisingly and very, dare I say, shockingly addictive. That's just crazy, man. That's crazy. Phil's, I can't watch Power Wash vids on YouTube. I can't sleep. I see Brian Yoder dropped in here. Gutsy77, Sean Estep, the awesome one. How you guys all doing? Welcome. Huge. Yes, it's all guy. Tonight's gonna be a huge. I promise you it's gonna be amazing, fantastic. It's gonna be absolutely huge.
I have the most powerful power washer in the state.
You've never seen a power washer like this, but this is the best power wash ever.
I'm gonna buy a power washer and I'm gonna make Home Depot pay for it. All right.
Yo, watch me. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be fantastic. Hey, Pablo.
Howdy how!
How you doing, sir?
Whew, crazy day, but let's be honest, yeah, every day will be crazy after what happened on my country. So it's fun to actually see food on the stores. The prices are not so ridiculous that as I thought. So
That's good. That's
yeah,
good. That's good
yeah.
news. We like good news here. We like the good news here in the comic shop. We like that.
Huge and 69.
Never
Hmm.
get old.
You know, there's a channel called Linus Tech Tips that
Mhm.
has been going on for a long time. One of the longest running jokes is every
Okay.
single time there's any number that is 69, they say nice. That's it. That's the whole joke.
That's it.
It's almost 10 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ah.
So there's something about repetition. After a while, it becomes kind of tiresome. After becoming tiresome, it becomes funnier somehow.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, Cass, are you getting the book? Are you getting the
Um,
book?
well, see, the book was a little dirtier than I would have liked. So that's right, it's green. I pulled all the cards out of the. Oh, there we go. There's an actual.
Nothingness.
Yeah, it's like I gotta go and put them in a new container. But
Mhm.
yes, I have more cards here. Let me
Nice.
give me a couple
Dude.
minutes to set up.
I'll give you a couple minutes. Yeah, go ahead and get set up, guys. Castor's gonna
Meanwhile-
he's gonna do some showing off here. And here on the shop, we love showing off. I mean, you would know. Us dudes, we love showing the goods off. It's what we do. It's part of our nature. It's basically our culture to just be absolute show offs. Like amazing. Just fantastic. Oh
Yeah,
man,
yes.
no.
Kind of comes with the territory. If you are getting nice things, you might as well.
Oh yeah, no,
That's
absolutely,
half
dude.
that's half the point of it.
Yeah.
So I see we got 15 here in the chat. I'd say that's enough here to do our annual Friday night tradition. Now that we're almost 10 minutes in here, so guys, it's Friday night. You know what time it is, and if you got them, absolutely drink them. If you're straight edge, I still love you too. Thank you guys for being here. Cheers, beers, and all the bad decisions.
And
Thank
no
you
more
guys for being
fears.
here. Mm. Woo! Oh, I needed that. I
I
needed
got
that.
the sound wave out tonight.
Oh,
Nice.
Transformer.
Oh yeah, no, check this out. Like
Okay, let's zoom in on
since
I'm
we're
gonna
talking about
zoom in
showing
on
things
that.
off,
Yeah,
like the
let's
back of the
show it.
glass even has like
Oh,
like a bio on him and the stats.
Dude.
Nice.
Dude. Oh, dude. I got something to show off. Let me go get it. Oh my god. This is literally huge. What I mean, literally huge. Let me go get it.
Huge. So anyway, I think he wanted us to bump. So let's
Yeah.
bump.
So so I was kind of unloading a bit of my collection this week. Like I was going and selling some things off and making some room for stuff.
Oh, nice.
I sold my Obi-Wan action figures.
Whoa, you are that disconnected, right?
Basically. Oh.
No, it's
Dude, this book is like the size of a portion of my body. Remember when I said I was gonna buy this big book? Remember that? Remember, guys?
Oh,
Pepperidge Farm
yeah.
remembers. This is it. And we're always wondering if it's just gonna be 8 pages. No, dude, it's the story in all its glory. And I'm gonna
It's
zoom in for you,
huge and
dude. It's
thick.
it
Yep.
is literally huge. Look at that. Oh my god, it's so crazy. It's
How
so
many issues
crazy.
does it has?
It's got all the standard issues of here. Let's see here. Should list here. So it's got Warlock, 9 through 15, which is all Jim Starlin, Strange Tales, 178 through 181, which I had in that small paperback, Avengers Annual number 7, Marvel 2-in-1 Annual number 2. So basically all the issues I had in the smaller paperback from before. Basically, yeah, it's literally all the same issues, but except this book is much thick
Yep.
and fatter, and we got Moondragon here, and dude, yeah, this is just so crazy to see, like all these gigantic dude.
Oh, that
Ooh.
art.
I know. I'm so glad I just got this for the art alone. Like you can literally just get this, just look at it all bloody damn day, and you're just like satisfied with how huge it is. Like you look at it, you get that utter satisfaction, and the pages are very thick too. Like, oh dude, you just feel very empowered by the carriage of this book. Dude.
Man.
Oh god, Moondragon, Marvel, Vision, dude, like it's so crazy.
Look at the Scarlet Witch face illustration next to Vision. Man, that's art.
Yeah, no, like it's a funny face and all, but no, you're right.
Yeah.
It literally is actual art, though. In all seriousness, no, it's freaking hey, Thanos and Pip the Troll, dude. Seriously, this book is a mammoth. I was so glad I purchased this thing. And yeah, I see D-Butt says he has the original comic of that one. Dude, the fact you still got that is even more impressive.
Yep.
Like, because I don't. Obviously, I was a late bloomer to this, but dude, I'm
That's
so glad I bought
Spidey.
this again in the big
the
thick book.
space shots.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, right? Look at that. Look at that space shot. It's huge. Huge.
That crackle.
Dude, I'm so blown away by this. And I know
We-
I kept telling Clobby, eventually I'm gonna get it. And I finally did it. And dudes,
We need that Kirby crackle back. It needs to be part of art.
right? It really does. Let's make art 2D and drawn on paper and pen and pencil, whichever it is again.
And also
There's a
the
time and a
background.
place for digital art, but also this one has all the big covers included too.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Like I like with some of those where with all the combat they don't even bother with the backgrounds because it becomes in a way reductive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one comes with a note from Jim Starlin at the very back as well. Right there. So Jim
Ooh.
Starlin note. Yeah. So I have not reread this yet in this big thick format, but dudes, it is worth buying just to look at it. Just to straight up look at this book. I was just like,
Sorry,
yes.
I've got the cards out and
You got
I'm
the
I'm kind of
cards.
looking through them like
No, you're good, man. This is literally like, guys, that thickie was $50. Just so in case anyone wants that and they want to get a hold of it at their shop, $50 for that thick book. So, I see Abigor here. What's up, Abigor? How you doing, man? Nice to see you. Said MFing huge, dude. It really was MFing huge.
Mm-hmm.
I just sometimes. All right. Well, we're gonna zoom in on the Ironcaster because he got some goods to show. All right, talk to us.
oh shoot, I just dropped a bunch of the cards. Shit.
Uh-oh. It's okay. We're looking at Magneto. No one's complaining.
Yeah, it's like these God, these were cards my dad picked up when I was and I've always kind of had around since I was growing up, and I love the way these are done and where it's like kind of that layered sort of effect to them.
Yeah,
it's got
that's
the chrome
foil.
effect.
Yeah.
Chrome.
But Magneto with that metallic look of the card. Perfect.
Mhm.
Just perfect.
And like
Yes.
every single one of these characters is beautiful.
Yes, I agree. Hey, what's
Including-
up, Timon, Flip, and Hail the Lore? Welcome. Go on, Caster.
And we even have a little bio on the back side of them going into
Ooh, I love the information.
with a primal force of nature, subject to his beck and call. The master of magnetism, known as Magneto, is arguably one of the most powerful mutants alive. A champion for the cause of mutants in a world that hates and fears them. His oftentimes radical methods make him a villain to some and a hero to others. And then we even get a little bit of comic activity for what was going on in 95.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
As the mutant Hermitage Avalon was destroyed. Magneto was spirited to safety by one of his disciples, the acolyte Colossus. Back on Earth, the two were separated, and Magneto, recently awakened from a catatonic state, was left to wander the planet alone in search of his identity. It's like, wait, Colossus was allied with Magneto? What the heck? I gotta look into that now.
As one should.
Also, they had information on the latest episode of the X-Men TV show. I find that just incredibly fascinating that they go to the episode. So if each card was, let's say, a couple of weeks apart, they will have on every single card something to
Look what
say.
Phil says. House of M story right here. Dude's right, man. Yeah. Phil coming in hot. Now, what's up, Monkey G Bus and Dr. Dragon? Nice to see you guys here. Thanks for joining us. Oh, Eric Magnus Lencher. I love how they got Lencher. I can hear in the voice of Lencher. Look at the power. You've never seen power like this.
But they did a lot of gimmicks with these cards in the day.
Oh, of course. I remember buying it because of the gimmicks. I was guilty.
Why? We have a little Halloween card here to show off.
Oh, okay.
And I thought
that message. Oh, that is hilarious. Very toxic.
Yep.
Very, very toxic. Just absolutely. I've never seen toxicity sprout the way this toxicity sprouted before. This is just crazy toxic.
Well, it's engraved on the cardboard, so let's see.
I bet the chat approves. What does the chat think? What do you think of this Psylocke card? Toxic? Not toxic enough? Terrible? Cool? I like that it's a Halloween thing, though, with the Haunted Mansion. I think that's really cool. Makes it look like he's actually dressed for the occasion.
Wait, they did one of these each month or each.
So there's like a whole series of these Haunted Mansion cards.
Okay.
So I have a few others here I can show off.
Oh, show us the goods.
But let's just kind of put Psylocke over to the side for right now.
All right.
Because one isn't good enough. Actually, I do have a Rogue card, but I think I'll save that for last.
Oh, you know the chat's gonna have a very happy way of showing their happiness when they see Rogue. We all know how that goes here up in these chats.
Wait, if it's gonna be happy and it's gonna be at the end, it's going to be a happy ending.
Dude, Monkey Jiva says she's a British woman in a Japanese body dressed up as a French maid.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny. That is hilarious.
Let's go with Cyclops next.
Okay.
Viva, Professor. X-Land is rocking tonight. Don't be a hound dog. Have a hunk of burning fun. Because Cyclops is the king.
Hey, Chris Mead. What's up, dude? You came right on time. Dude, I actually like that. I actually like that. Okay.
It's just so silly. I love it.
I do too. Say what you will about Cyclops, but come on. That's really cool. Come on.
I don't know. Even with the smirk and everything, that card is just amazing.
The smirk is great.
I love it.
All right.
What do you got?
So, let's see. I've got Wolverine. I've got Storm. I've got Professor Xavier. I've got Beast, Colossus, Gambit. What do you guys think? Who should we go for next?
All of them.
All right. In fact, I think I'm gonna go throw a curveball from this list.
I'm sure the chat would agree with all of them. I don't
Yeah.
think anyone's going to be in opposition.
I think this time we're gonna go with Iceman. And before I show the card, why don't
Okay.
we take a guess? What do you guys think Iceman's gonna be?
Straight. I had to. That was you gave me an opportunity right then and there. All right. No, seriously. Dude.
Oh.
He's a snowman. Of course he was.
It's a
Bill
do-it-yourself
says go in the
costume.
order. Go in the order you said. First guess is usually the best. All right, there you go. You got to. But seriously, you go with Iceman. After that, yeah. Oh man, say Iceman is a snowman. Of course. Oh, that was funny.
Okay, Professor. Say, oh,
Oh, of
he looks like Lex Luthor.
He does. He does look like Lex Luthor. I agree.
Yeah, from the cartoon.
Yep. Oh my goodness, dude. Where'd you get this collection at, Caster?
These were cards my dad had put together over the years. And
Wow.
they wanted in my hands.
Your dad did good, man.
Yep.
Your dad did damn good.
He was the guy who got me into X-Men. The team has always been really close to me because it's some of my earliest memories are watching X-Men.
Oh,
the 90s cartoon. It's just so close to me, and it's my favorite team.
Wow, dude. Absolutely awesome. I still think the Iceman one is the best one just because of the snowman, and this is where he's straight man. But this is still cool to see. Yeah, this is an opportunity. Oh yeah, D-Bud's right. The Beast must be the Wolfman, right? If they that or Wolverine, one of them. Like that's a missed opportunity.
Okay, what about you, Pablo? What's your guess for Beast?
For Beast, huh?
I got him right here.
The Wolfman.
What?
If you're
Okay, that was unexpected.
Wow, I did not.
Oh yeah,
expect that.
he's Benjamin Franklin. That's so on par for him.
That's a really odd one. Oh yeah, Brian Yoder said he's Ben Franklin. You know what? Maybe yeah. I could definitely see the Ben Franklin there. So does that make Jean Grey Little Red Riding Hood?
I mean, they don't really seem to have much of. They're not all on a theme, but they are some pretty fun ones. Because just to throw it off, I think we gotta go show everyone's favorite X-Men next.
All right, show us now. Come on. What the? No, I was not expecting this. Wow, dude.
Well, at least he has a lot of blades, so I can see where they are. Yeah, I can see what they were trying to make.
As Captain Claw.
So I've always had this argument with I guess you could say normies, and it's kind of a legit argument. Now, what changed my argument over it was this is about the idea of Suits comic translation to movies. Once I saw how well Captain America was portrayed in the first movie, I was like, okay, if they got Captain America right, they could get anyone right. Because prior to the first Captain America, I said, are you going to take seriously a guy running after you in a yellow suit? I said, I used to be my joke about it. And now I'm like, man, maybe they actually could make it look right. Looking back in retrospect, I kind of wish we did get to see the yellow suit because obviously they made a nod to in the first X-Men movie saying yellow spandex. I would have liked to have seen the yellow and blue. I would have.
I think they did.
They got to do it.
Yeah, but at that time, I think they didn't even knew how to.
Oh God, they did not.
And By the way, this is terrible art on the back of this.
Yep.
Like, and by the way, the actual card itself, because of course they recycled the art, isn't any better.
Oh, that is hard to look at. Look at his mouth. He has no neck. He has no neck. He's just like he goes from chest to head. He has no neck. He's a necklace.
He has no
Wolverine.
arm.
I don't even think he has shoulders. He has armpits somehow. But man, that is a very horrible image.
Wait, maybe he was regrowing the whole arm.
That looks
including
like
the
that.
claws.
You know how they have that image of Rob Liefeld with Captain America's chest sticking out? This is the Wolverine Andy Kubert equivalent of that. This is his Captain America Rob Liefeld moment. Hey, Darius Munchausen, what's up, dude? Welcome. And Timon Flip, no, surprisingly, that was Andy Kubert who did that one. And Marvel in this day and age, see, that's the funny part. This was from forever ago. And even 20, 30 years ago, there were still issues then. Not as much as there was now, but there was issues quite a bit back then. Hail the lore.
Ahoy, Muty. I prefer claws to cutlasses. Knives and swords are for wimps. But hey, they came with the costume.
Wow. Okay, I don't mind the dialogue. I'm good for good old cheesy comic book action dialogue. I can get with it. But I don't know about this outfit, dude. I don't know, man. That shit.
He already had the eye patch.
Yeah.
Why the cow pattern on the shirt?
Oh my, we gotta do this one better. All right. Next, I'm thinking everyone's favorite Raging Cajun himself.
Oh, Gambit.
So, all right, we got a little promising art off the bat. I'm like,
okay.
What do you guys think Gambit's going to be?
I think Gambit is going to be like a...
Think about the character.
Like Mandrake.
Maybe like a Western cowboy type of thing going on.
Ooh.
Because he's got the long coat, so I can see him being like a cowboy in like a movie like Tombstone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can see him being like a character in Tombstone. Like he looks like he'd be in like the Val Kilmer role or there you go. Brian Yoder's on. Yoder gets it. A Western gambler. That's what's up, Yoder. He gets it. Yeah. Well, hey, Andre. Good night, everyone. No, I didn't even know you're here. Hello and good night, sir. And Common Nerd, thanks for dropping in. Oh, dude, yes. Does this get a Razor Fist aviator's glasses and spinning around my chair going, fuck you, Wowzer, fuck you, Wowzer, fuck you, Wowzer.
I think so.
I swear I did not look this up.
Detail in this thing.
Why the balloons?
It's the expansion party. But yeah, no, I get it. It's like they throw it off. It's like it looks badass. Like
yeah.
But the balloons are silly.
Dude, this is great though. I love it. Okay, I know the balloons are silly, but come on, guys. Let's enjoy the moment here. These cards. This is great.
I think it's time for the terrible Gambit impersonations as well.
Oh, I'm not going to even attempt that. If I attempt to do a Gambit impersonation in this chat, we got 25 plus strong in here. I'm not going to ruin it for all 25 in here. Thank you all for being here, by the way. Maverick, go ahead. You do a caster.
People call me a Maverick, and that's why this Cajun thinks these costumes the most apropos.
Oh my God, that is great. You know, I just kind of realized he kind of has like a feminine pose going on with the way he carries the cards on the left hand. He's kind of like had his head slouched and his hair flying. Like, I mean, he probably has one of those like hair blowers in front of him, like he's posing for a camera. So the hair is like the fans blowing his hair to make it all flying and dashing. And so like, then he flips the coins to give it a little manliness.
Like Gambit, how do you get your hair? How do you have your hair always blowing when there's no wind? Gambit don't know. Gambit just have it. It just does that for Gambit. Gambit's like that.
Oh man, that was great. Okay, it feels good to finally be right on one because I've been way off on a lot of these.
Okay. So I have three options in front of me right now. We can go with.
All right.
Actually, we'll two because the one is getting saved for last. So, Storm or Colossus?
Let's go Colossus so we can have a Storm and Rogue in a row.
Okay. All right. So, what do you think Colossus's Halloween costume would be?
Frankenstein.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, see, I can't top that. I'm just gonna go with what Pablo said.
I hope you guessed Dracula because
What?
Oh,
What? What is going on here? Dude, imagine those teeth biting into your skin. That's gotta hurt, man. Like, hey, I'm going to suck your blood. Oh, ow! Your teeth are made of steel, bro.
this won't hurt to bite.
Hurts worse than ever. Lord Thought says, what am I looking at? Dude, you tell me, what am I looking at? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I do like seeing the holographic look of the car, but why
He should
in
have
the
been
hell
Frankenstein.
is Colossus Dracula? And yeah, Pablo's dead on. He should have been Frankenstein. This
Ah,
makes no flipping sense.
Colovius the Metal Vampire.
oh. All right, let's. Oh, what does the back say? And we get a terrible impersonation. I get the party when there is fun at stake. Unfortunately, Torvarsh, I can only party until dawn. It's the accent, son of a bitch.
You know, Hail the Lore has got a point. He says this does look good. No, it's not a bad looking, badly drawn. It's not badly drawn. Not unlike the Gambit one or the Wolverine one. This is better. It's just it's just the comparison just makes no sense.
Yeah.
Like no sense. Oh yes, and I agree. Fleer did make spectacular cards. Wow. Yeah, anyways. And with
You're ultra.
that.
Okay.
Oh, what's next?
What do you think Storms is?
Ooh. Oh man, that's a tough
There's
one.
there's like no theme to these. Like it's not like they all decided to be like universal monsters.
Whew. I don't know. And
Something
Timon,
to do with magic.
that's a missed opportunity right there. Yeah, that's a missed opportunity.
Maybe there's more of these, and I don't have them all.
She would be a magician?
Yeah, a witch.
Oh, okay. Now this is definitely not just obviously one of the more toxic cards, but if you want to get real with this one, this is a nicely better drawn one too.
Yep.
This is so much better than the other cards.
Yeah,
like
it
by
reminds-
the way
they
it's
really-
designed.
You could
Go
tell
ahead,
they really had fun with the female characters.
Oh yeah, so much better drawn. Like even if you take out like toxicity aside, these are just much better drawn cards. It's not even close.
Yeah. Do you remember the intro for Bewitched? That old
Yes,
series?
yes.
That's
I do.
that's the image that comes to mind when I see this.
Nah, this one's good. I actually think this
Yeah.
might actually be my favorite card yet of the one that you have shown of the Haunted Mansion line. I think this might be my favorite one yet. Good find here. I like this.
The only time anyone can call me Weather Witch and get away with it is when I'm wearing this costume.
That's actually clever. I like
Yep.
that. See, that's cool. The presentation of the card is cool. The art's cool. The her Halloween suit fits. Even the cool on the back. Everything about this card is a winner. This is a card I'd be proud to own.
I love the moon in the background. That's I think my favorite part.
Yes. The moon does look badass. I agree.
Yeah, the common nerd. I also thought about Voodoo Priestess, but I don't know. As I recall, there was something about her that was actually into black magic on Africa. So
Yeah, but even I think that it might have been a little too on the nose for them. Even then.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
finally, I
Jean
think
Grey.
the bait. No, this one will be Rogue. This is the last one of the group.
Ooh.
So, what are we thinking for Rogue?
Okay.
It's Halloween time. It's
I
time to
think
bust out the sexy costumes.
She would be maybe
Something with
some Daisy
gloves.
Duke, Southern girl from like Dukes of Hazzard. Maybe.
No, but
Maybe.
she needs to wear gloves. So something like a maid or I don't know. Nurses don't wear gloves. Rich girl.
All the dudes are going nuts in here. French maid, Lady Godiva, Playboy Bunny, sexy nurse, cowgirl. Yeah,
From here in that angle, it looked like Lara Croft. The face on the back.
But the face on the back doesn't reflect what the costume.
Yeah,
would
yeah,
be.
no. But if you move in an angle, try to get to that angle, it looks like Lara Croft.
Are we gonna get our expectations subverted here? Toxicity has skyrocketed. All right,
Is she
gentlemen,
Doctor Strange?
enjoy. I don't know what she is, but the toxic. Okay, it's like she's got the Zatanna thing going on, but with an even more toxic outfit.
Or I was even thinking of like a Vampirella.
Okay, I can see that.
yeah.
Yeah, I can see Vampirella. Okay, yeah, I can see that.
But
Reverse
the
cowgirl.
cape should be black for that.
Swing.
Black with gray on interior.
Oh, you guys are funny. So, all right, we'll let the chat rate this one out of 1 to 10. The chat can rate this one.
Hey, sugar, don't let this costume fool you. You get close enough to me, and I'll suck your blood and your energy.
That sounds like an invitation and not a threat for most guys.
Okay, completely flat with the angle. Instead, it looks like Michael Jackson. No, seriously. Turn the card.
Oh no!
Oh, you're
you
right.
can see it now.
The back design's terrible. Yeah, the back design's terrible. The front
No.
one's better drawn.
Yeah, let's
the
go
second
with the
one, the
better
back was terrible.
No, the actual costume, I like it, but she's almost naked, so obviously I will like it.
Hillor says 7. Commoner gives this one an 11 for obvious reasons. Brian Yoder gives it a schwank, so we'll roll with a 10 on that one. Here's your scores on that one, man. No, seriously, this is a really cool line of cards, Cass. I'm glad you showed this one to us. I like this. Is that one the Pirate Princess 7? All right. I do like that there are actually some people who are being very genuine and more objective with the cards, or even with all the toxicity, they're like, nope, this still doesn't get a pass. I respect that. I really do. I think that's great. We're not letting toxicity judgments now tarnish our thoughts. That's how it should be.
Oh yeah, no, they're absolutely cheap costumes, but
Tim
like
says. Oh man, yeah, dollar store costume.
You got to figure if there's like a checklist, and you're like, oh, I could see Rogue as the vampire, and you're like, I gotta go chase this card down now.
Oh, I know, right?
Now, like, wait, what? Psylocke's in a French maid outfit? Give me. I'll buy 5 packs. I just want that one card.
All right. Well, for the chat, you said this is it from the Haunted Mansion line.
Yeah. Let me double check this stack, make sure I'm not missing any others.
And that's fine, because while you're looking at that, I want to ask the chat. Chat, what were your favorite cards from the Haunted Mansion line? Assuming that you were here and you saw them all, what was your favorite Haunted Mansion card? I'm going to cast my vote on the Storm one. I thought it was great drawn, great creativity, great quote on the back. I thought that was the best card. Where are you on it, Pablo?
I will go for, I will go for Storm.
Okay. What are your reasons? Same reasons, different reasons? What do you got?
I like the aesthetic. I was thinking between Psylocke and Storm, but actually Storm, the aesthetic is really good. It's really pleasing.
Okay. I mean, awesome one says Colossus. Oh, okay. We got contrarian. Hey, no, well, all opinions are welcome. Yoder is sticking with Psylocke. Okay. And then Hail Valor says, from what I saw, Storm takes it. Diesel says Storm. See, everything about the Storm card straight up is a great looking card. It's a really well done card. That seems like the type of card where you're in a comic shop and you're looking to like get started on some cards and you want one to start, and you're like, I have to have that one.
Yeah,
it stands out so much.
Just to do a quick once over of a couple of them.
Nice.
Oh, and we should probably. Oh, that's right. We already read that back.
Yeah. No, the Psylocke card is a good card. I will say that. Even the Colossus one, it's not badly made. The Colossus card, it's just not a good fit for him being Dracula of all things. Now the Iceman card, oh boy,
it's funny.
It's funny. Good. Yes, it's very funny. It's on the nose. So I'll give him credit for being on the nose. But as far as the drawing wise, the drawing hurts it by a lot. I feel like that's the one part that hurts it.
Yeah.
You would think they would take advantage, be a little bit more creative with that one, but hey, what can you do?
We still have the King.
Oh, okay. This gets second place in my book. I'm gonna probably get a lot of shit for that, but I truly believe the Cyclops gets second place for being the King of Rock.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
We also have the Wizard, Professor X.
Yes,
I keep seeing Lex Luthor. Sorry.
He looks like the Mandarin mixed with Lex Luthor. That's what he looks like. It's those eyebrows that give him the Mandarin look.
Yeah, the eyebrows also
like
can.
Namor.
Yeah, I was thinking exactly that. Namor. So. Yeah.
That said, I think this one has a really good pose. Just the way it's done, like really up close in the face.
Okay.
Like he's looking into a magic orb. Like, I think it's pretty good. It's on point. I like the dragons over the back of the chair.
Okay. Still, Halo says still Stormy. I mean, how can you not stand by Stormy? You know who's going to have an opinion? Who needs to look at these cards really quickly? Mr. Clobber and Times needs to look at these cards.
Buddy, so sorry to be late, brother.
Oh, you're good, man. You came here at a good time. You're good. No, you're good, man. You came here. You're here at a good time.
Friends,
we are judging these X-Men Haunted Mansion cards, and we want to know what card you find. What are the best ones?
What series is this? Am I familiar with this one?
This was, I think, like the Haunted Mansion series.
Yeah, go ahead and show it to them really quickly again.
Time period, or when was this?
Probably about 95.
Okay, gotcha. Don't look familiar to me for some reason. I may have seen them, but okay.
Oh,
interesting
wow,
art.
Can I even focus now?
Oops.
Yeah, it looks like the CG was all done by the same artist to kind of up them.
Because those
let me
foil cards.
Okay, so
hey chat, what's up, Clobber. So again, sorry, Nicholas, man, I hate that I did that. But
the whole premise of the line,
dude, you're good. Honest, we're good,
X-Men,
man.
The whole premise is the X-Men have a Halloween party.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Sure. And it's a card. So it was a trading card line. Gotcha.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, I can see that. Well, it's interesting art. I like them. And at that time, I was really checked out of X-Men. I stopped buying it years before that. Years and years. Actually, but
the favorite so far seems to be Storm as a witch.
Yeah, that's sexy. It almost reminds me of the body part almost reminds me of Satana's later superhero costume in a sense.
Okay.
I
actually didn't think of that. I did not think of that, Clobby.
Just the blue. The blue, yeah, a little bit now. Maybe I'm off base.
I'd say you're on base.
I got a base hit, but it was in my video game. It was a baseball video game on my phone. Oh, I never thought about Scott Summers as Elvis, you know.
That was good, Clobby.
My favorite X-Man, by the way. I'll fight me on that. Boy, Colossus is my favorite X-Man. I know it's not a popular choice. I'm not an X-Men guy per se, to be honest with you.
Okay,
but I like Scott Summers.
I like that.
I know everyone loves Wolverine the best.
Everyone also loves Gambit.
No, actually, you know what? I hate Gambit with a. I'll be fair to you though. He popped up in the comics when I was already gone, so I was watching the animated series when he first got to see more of him. I didn't read him in the comic that much, and he's got that stupid Cajun accent, fakey man. See, I'm from down here, down south, down the bayou, right? And every time Hollywood makes something with people from down here, down in New Orleans, they all have that stupid ass Cajun accent, man. They really sound phony crap. I don't like it at all, Shal.
So you don't want to read that for
I
us?
can't
Wait,
stand him.
there he was Cajun, but
Cajun,
here
yes.
on Spanish, he was French.
Really? Well, that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Except Cajun's, Louisiana. But so that was Andy Kubert art. They'll say I wouldn't even have known that because of the file. Look, the painting. He painted it.
Take care, Hail the Lord. Thanks for hanging out with us.
So let's
No,
see.
you gotta show him the awesomely bad Wolverine after he reads that quote.
We want to read that quote.
I want Clobby to read this quote.
People that call me a maverick, and that's why this Cajun thinks this costume is the most apropos. Yeah. I don't know if you ever heard of Justin Wilson. Yes, but in the cartoon, I'm like, oh God, it's so. By the way, there have been movies. Hollywood has made movies where they take place in New Orleans, and that people talk. They go down and they meet 20 people that do kind of talk with that very thick Cajun accent, which is really outside of New Orleans. And then the bayou, as they call it, you know what I'm saying? And they just think everybody talks like that. Hence, see the movie The Big Easy with Dennis Quaid. Oh, it's terrible. I like Dennis Quaid. But he's trying to do an accent. He's talking because he went down there and spent like a few weeks and tried to talk like the people down there.
So, Gambit the Cajun Gambler.
Hail, Roger Ryder. Welcome.
Hey. Gambit the Cajun Gambler. He was really terrible in that stupid X-Men Origins movie.
Oh God.
Taylor Kitsch. Who was okay as John Carter, but he was SS.
Just for you, we also have Iceman as a snowman.
I like it. Remember, his original look. He looked like a damn snowman.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I found a scene of the X-Men animated series on Spanish. I don't know if you want to see it.
In Spanish?
Yeah, because he's French, and this is the weirdest thing that you will ever see. I mean, he is French.
Cajun is French, but it's just a.
Interesting. Hail, GAP Stargate. Welcome. All right, let's see what you got.
This is the voice.
Eso no es gracioso. ¿Acaso quieres terminar en coma?
Puedes absorber mi energía cuando quieras, Sherry. Gambito tiene mucha.
See, he's a terrible French, but he was French for some reason.
Well, that's because Cajuns are pretty much from the French. They are French.
Oh, here, let me zoom back in.
Down in a lot of Louisiana had a lot of French people, who settled it.
No, it makes
French
sense.
Cajuns are Cajun French. It's just the Louisiana version of it.
So we had Beast as Benjamin Franklin.
All right.
Yay! Cool. I love the Beast. Also one of my favorite X-Men.
See, I for the little bit I know of the X-Men, I do like the Beast as well. I'm with Clobber and that. I'm not sure about Cyclops, but I'm with you on Beast. I always liked his zen attitude towards things.
Furry Beast,
Psylocke.
Especially. Not the kitty cat Beast. Oh, there you go.
As a French maid.
We got zoom in. We got fix the toxicity angle on that one.
There we go.
Heaven's Prisoners, Alec Baldwin.
There you go.
I have not seen Heaven's Prisoners. I do like. I don't like I think Adam Baldwin. I like him, but I can't stand Alec Baldwin. But I know what you're talking about. I have not seen that film, Kristen. If Alec Baldwin's in it, I usually avoid it.
Colossus is a vampire.
Okay, that's nice.
Which I think the choice was made because of the accent.
Yes, well, he is. Yes, he's a Russian.
You know what? Since you mentioned the voice, I could see that, but it's just like
right.
I was telling everyone earlier between the panel and the chat earlier. Can you imagine steel teeth biting your neck? That's gonna hurt so much worse. Like, whew, just imagine how that feels. That's gotta hurt.
Wolverine is Captain Claw.
Okay.
And the other thing we were talking about was just this terrible art on the back.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
it's
he did.
so
Andy
bad.
Kubert didn't do that part of the art. That art right there. He did the front.
Look
I
at
guess
that.
there's
No,
some
he
guy-
did do it. He did draw
He
that
did the back part. Wow.
because I have the actual
Oh
card.
Lord, he did. Yeah. Well, look, I'm not the biggest Kubert fan, but remember who his pappy is,
Whew,
and he
that
ain't
is
his pappy.
that is bad. That
I've
is
liked some of his stuff before.
no, I do too, but that is bad.
Yeah,
though.
that's awful. I think he
That's-
was going for a weird cartoony thing.
And then last we have
Now that's
Rogue.
good.
Let's say it's better. She's got
So-
like a more modern Zatanna thing going on, I guess you could say, Clobby. I mean, any objections?
Oh
on that?
yeah, no, I'm right there on the same page with you. With the cape almost makes her look like Satana a little bit though.
Satan. Oh yeah,
Satana a little bit, but
Satana.
yeah,
Yeah.
I got
That's nice.
Vampirella come to mind when I saw it.
Well, she didn't have a cape though, did she? So, well, maybe a little one.
Well, more so
So
just
anyway.
the body. So these seem to be the favorites.
She did have a cape sometimes. Well, I wonder why.
What a
What
shock.
a mystery.
I mean, I couldn't figure it out either, but
Yeah.
hey, I'm just going with the audience.
Niceness.
yes.
Although
the,
that doesn't look much like Storm though, in the face. I mean,
You know, I can see what you're saying on her face. She could definitely use more a little more.
skin's
Aurora
not
Monroe.
dark enough.
It kind
Skin's a
of
bit
reminds you
light.
more like because obviously this is pre Halle Berry, but I can see what you're saying. She doesn't like as dark of a tone as she does in the
Yeah,
books,
skin's
where
a
it
bit
looks
light,
more. It looks more in line with Halle Berry.
Yes.
And speaking of terrible back art for the comment for
oh
the card,
God, no. Mhm.
Oh, that is hard to
Oh
look at,
no!
I don't know if it's as bad as the
Oh.
Wolverine one, but yeah, I hear you.
dude.
wait a minute.
Wow.
Woo!
Yeah,
Interesting
right?
card set. I can't say I remember ever seeing it. Wow. I mean, I didn't buy a lot of card sets back then, but I bought a few of them. I bought the Silver Surfer one with that kind of. You ever seen that foil Silver Surfer set? Those are great.
Oh, dude.
I don't think I have.
Oh
Hey,
God,
when
yeah.
You had me at Silver Surfer.
You should look those up.
But-
We should find the pictures of them. They're really cool.
Hey, Clobby, I finally
Yes, sir.
bought the giant
I want to see
$50 Warlock book.
Oh my! Is that an Epic collection or was it a Omni box?
Dude, it has exactly what I had in the paperback, but in a
Right.
big, fat, thick book, and the art looks even more glorious. It's
Whoa,
like I'm seeing it for
hardcover?
the first time, hardcover.
Oh, that's an
I've seen-
omnibus, huh?
It's like seeing the art for the first time again. You know what? I had that Jean Grey card when I was a kid. I had it. I remember this card now. No, it's fake. I was gonna say fix the angle, but yes, I had this card when I was a kid. I remember that card. I actually,
Okay.
I remember. I think I was second or third grade when I had that card. Second or third grade, because I remember that's when I was getting the. Do you remember? Clobby, remember when the Spider-Man the animated series was running rampant on Fox,
Mhm.
and they had the cereal. They
Yeah.
had a cereal. I bought the cereal all the time as a kid. I remember there's this local grocery store I used to live by. I remember it was called Gallows Foods. I would go over there, walk down the street. Back when you could be, 8 or 9, you can actually go down the street on your own to go get cereal.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
And I knew that I literally went one side just to go get my Spider-Man cereal, just so I could get my new trading card. And also, if you collect enough of the cereals, you can send in the box hops. So you can get like a bowl, a Spider-Man bowl or something. Dude, that Spider-Man cereal was my addiction because I always wanted the cards and to win something on the sweepstakes.
Yeah. I
did it
I don't
taste-
think I ever tasted it.
Oh,
I was
I
going
was
to
a-
ask if it tasted like spiders.
Like
or
spiders?
something.
I remember what it was like, actually. That's how much I loved it. I still
Wow.
remember. Imagine like this.
What
it was
was
a
it?
mixture of. Imagine if it had the Chex of Chex Mix, those square bits,
Mhm.
and then the wheat bits, and then add that with marshmallows, and the marshmallows were like Lucky Charms. So it's like Lucky Charms meets Chex Mix. And that was what Spider-Man cereal was like. And I
Nice.
loved it.
Wow.
And I remember I had that Spider-Man bowl when I was a kid. I had cereal out of that bowl every single morning. I didn't skip a morning. And welcome, Dark Shadow Logan.
Dark Shadow Logan. What's up,
How are
Bob?
you, sir? We are so happy to see you here. Welcome. And yes, Christian Lord, the book is huge.
Good to see you, dude.
Oh man.
Hope you're doing well, Dark. On there for face for
I don't
X
like
there.
his eyebrows. I don't like
Adam
the Mandarin
Kubert.
eyebrows.
You know, Adam and I think it was Adam and Andy. They were both artists. They had a tough legacy to live up to, just like John Romita Jr. Whether you like him or not, man, is Pappy's a legend. He'll never be in. And this is the same with Adam and Andy. It was a little bit like being the playing in the NFL and being the son of an NFL quarterback, Hall of Famer like a Johnny Unitas or actually Bob Greasy's son Brian actually did play in the league, never did much. Although Peyton Manning changed that because he was actually had both of Archie's sons had more. I'm just sorry to use the sports ball analogy.
Oh no, but, dude, with me, you can do that. Come on, are you trying to kid?
I got you. Well, the only sons that ever surpassed the Pappy. Because we loved Archie down here, but Archie got stuck with a horrible team. But his two sons went on to win a bunch of Super Bowls. Well, in this case, though, it's always the other way around. The dad, it's like Walter Payton's son played in the league. No one even remembers it.
Oh God, yeah,
Kevin Winslow's son played in the league.
I forgot that happened.
Well, I mean, how would you like it if your Pappy was Walter Payton and you want to go, try to do something in the same league?
What's up, Raymond? How you doing, dude? Nice to see you here. Thank you for dropping by.
Well, this guy, his dad is Joe Kubert, the guy who founded the Joe Kubert School of Cartooning, one of the all-time Hall of Fame comic book artists. I mean, and Andy and Adam were okay, they're pretty good, but they ain't Joe Kubert, And so John Romita Jr. Some people don't like him, some people do, but he's no John Romita Sr.
No, he's not even close. I'm not even trying to say that like I have like a disrespect. It's just
no.
He's
popular.
Oh, he's very popular. I only feel like he's that way just because of who came before him. There were times where I liked some of what he did. I have to emphasize the word some, but then there's many more times where I'm just like, ugh, especially the faces. That's what kills it for me the most is his face.
He changed his style, but he wanted to get out of his father's shadow, but he was better off just ripping off his father and having Bob Layton ink him.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, you want to cement your own legacy. I get it. Like, that's a very fair argument, but it just did not work out.
No.
So I want to point out with this card, I love the way they have the lightning coming off of it.
Nice. Yes.
But I don't like the way the body is behind it.
I agree.
And yes, Raymond, these are 90s cards.
It makes her look weird. Like her feet are the cape or something like that.
Well, they didn't learn enough from their Pappy about anatomy. Whichever one. This is Adam, right? Or Andy? Is it Adam? It's Andy. Adam. Andy. Okay, Andy.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, Adam. Sorry, Andy. Whichever
In
one.
Savage Land, Savage Heart. Storm is kidnapped by Sauron after being possessed by Garak, the stone spirit. She is forced to fight her teammates.
Yikes.
I know, right?
It's like some of these costumes.
They're the classic ones.
Did you? I can't stand the one on Phoenix that we saw earlier. I hate that costume. Did you just snag these somewhere?
No, these I've had. I stumbled upon them when doing some cleaning in the house, and these were cards my dad had bought.
Hey, Anonymous, how you doing?
Yo,
welcome. Hey, Yojo, Alternate X Forge.
Yeah, I guess there was a series of these that was kind of like the Age of Apocalypse and what happened to them there. Oh.
Okay. What do you get?
A powerful shaman mutant. Forge has fought alongside his love, Storm, as a member of the X-Men and X-Factor. Able to intuitively understand and invent machinery, Forge acts as X-Factor's leader and government liaison. So it's pretty straightforward. Like, this is Forge. Yeah. Which I think is really underrated X-Men character.
And Raymond's right. Cards, I loved having the cards. When I was a kid, I was all about having the cards, especially from the Spider-Man line. I was so obsessed. Like, I need to have my Doc Ock. I need to have my Hobgoblin. I need to have my Lizard. I need to have my Peter Parker. I need to have my Spider-Man. Like, it was just so cool to have these cards. Like, I couldn't get enough of it. Like, and man, so many memories. Like, I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if like my mom got rid of them or I really don't know if I ever got sick of it. I don't know what happened. I wish I could have a good answer to that.
Yeah.
So I love the way they the not lenticular, the foiling on this.
Foil on
Okay.
those. Really nice. Yes, sir. Oh, these are the Fleer.
All right, we got a direct donation. Mr. Brian Yoder for $25. Sorry, guys. Just so
Whoa.
throw a little shit at the fan. Gambit is a second-rate, low-rent, long shot knockoff. Woo! That's a hot comment.
Actually,
And that was a hot take if I've ever heard one. I'm not really wild
have
on
long
Gambit
shot.
myself. So look at that. Thank you, Brian, for the $25. That is incredible. Brian, I hope you come to one of the meetups one day. Seriously, I would love to meet you, sir, and get some pizza. Okay, so talk about long shot, because I'm actually very, very ill-informed on long shot.
so long shot is
Art
a
Adams.
mutant. Sorry,
Go
what was that?
I was gonna say that it started Art Adams series. I remember he started one. But go ahead.
Longshot is a mutant whose power is good luck, but like only when he's doing good.
Okay.
He comes from the Mojoverse as what was effectively the star of a TV show. Oh, actually, here we can go. Longshot was created by the other dimensional tyrant Mojo to serve as an entertaining slave. And still with some degree of free will, Longshot rebelled against Mojo's control and escaped to another reality through an interdimensional portal. Possessing incredible speed, agility, and probability-altering, quote, good luck, Longshot served for a time as an X-Man and a motion picture stuntman, all the while skillfully defending himself against bounty hunters seeking to bring him back to Mojo World.
Wow.
So
Dude.
Longshot
He had his own
is...
series for a while.
Oh, yeah. He's basically a Hollywood action star in a dimension where a TV producer is the god of it all, where
Mojo.
everyone is
Yeah.
addicted to ratings or to watching the shows they put on, and ratings are all that matters.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
If you don't bring
Yes,
in the
sir.
ratings, you die.
Hey, Keely
Yep.
Chow, you came in a good time. We were looking at some badass trading cards thanks to Ironcaster.
Roll Tide.
Old Tide indeed. Man. Oh, yeah, Anonymous. Yeah, I have watched the cartoon. I watched probably like a season or two's worth of episodes. But that's where it kind of like, and I've seen most of the movies, but all I'm saying is that's kind of where it started and stuff. I'm not comic knowledge. Like for me, growing up, I was a lot more invested to the Fantastic Four, not just because of the cartoon, but that was first. But then I grew up loving the comic runs, particularly the Lee and Kirby run. So that's just that was just for me. That was my X-Men growing up. It was
Here,
Spider-Man,
let me-
Daredevil, and the Four.
Let me pull up on share a screen here real quick just to show Mojo.
Yeah. No, show off the mojo. Oh,
Yeah. Yikes.
you are one hideous bitch. Straight up. I don't even swear a lot on the Comic Shot Talk. That's one of the times I had to, because that thing is hard
That
to
looks
look
like
at.
burn art.
Yeah.
It's
Unless
definitely more
Arthur
modern
Adams.
art.
Burn cannot save this thing.
Unless it's Arthur Adams, because he did do most of long shot. But anyway, yeah, there's a
It's a juggernaut, bitch. Diesel.
Juggernaut. Looks like he's been on a diet.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Anano. You know what? I'm going to remember that. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, a long shot episode origin. I will watch it just for that. Do you know what season that was? So I can, should I just
There were a
look
lot
up
of
'cause-
seasons.
Yeah, there were a lot. So I really want to know.
I want to say maybe season 3, because the first 2 seasons were a lot of just the core storylines from sorry, I'm spacing on names, from that major run of Chris Claremont.
Okay.
Was
okay.
like a lot of that was tied into the first 2 seasons.
Yeah. Yepper. That opening theme's amazing.
Oh, of course.
It is up there as one of the best.
You can't go wrong with
Yep.
the theme. That was like one of the few
Wow.
good parts of. Oh, I had this one. And I literally I had that. I literally had
That
that.
face. That face.
All right, G. All right, G.
I did. I actually I did like this card when I was a kid, so
Turn it
it
over
does
is
get
worse.
but man,
Wow.
that is worse to look at.
That face is weird, boy. What the hell?
He looks too evil.
Yeah, that's awful.
Once again, as I said earlier, he's more of a zen, like he keeps the peace going on
He-
type of situation.
Yeah, but
That's
no,
not beast
he
there. He
looks-
looks twisted.
yeah, goblinish.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. But a lot of these cards, I'm not like the art now. Looking back on them in retrospect, I'm not as big a fan of. Like, here's this one might be good. Archangel.
Archangel.
I like this card. His muscles are very kind of weirdly aligned, but I do like the
Yeah,
wings
he's
on
weird.
this one.
Yeah, I'm not. Whoa, look at his chin.
He looks for
You got Jay Leno
Goliath
chin.
from
Jay Leno,
Gargoyles.
Yeah,
Like all
Yeah,
these,
yeah,
all the guys
exactly,
have
that's
this
true.
big ass chin.
kind of a gargoyles look. Yeah.
Ooh, Christian,
the
get
lovely
your
Sherry.
drink out. And the lovely Sherry. Hail and welcome to the lovely Sherry. Christian, get your
Hey,
drinks out now.
Hey, Sherry, Sha, as the game says, Sha. What you doing, lovely Sha? Look at that pretty face. Oh, this is a weird.
I don't like this
some weird
one.
stuff here, man. Some of these
She
cards.
looks voodoo.
This is the 90s.
Yeah.
And
This
it
is-
shows.
This is the epitome of the '90s here,
Yes.
which is why I wasn't buying mainstream comics in the '90s. I still bought comics. I was out of the business, but I've only bought what I wanted, and I did not buy much mainstream crap at all from
Oh,
Marvel
God, these
or
faces
DC.
look hideous. Like the oh wow. Let me reset
Yeah,
the
she
camera.
looks like
Which
a
means
blue
there weren't a lot of
calypso.
comics. Yeah.
She really does.
They look like the ugly people from that Twilight Zone episode.
The-
You know where
Eye
the
of the
beauty
Beholder?
is. Yeah.
That's a great episode. Yeah. I hear you.
Oh, I
Donna
love
Douglas
it.
on that one.
Yeah, that
Yes, sir.
dude.
Yes, sir.
All right, what do you got, Caster? What's next for the goods?
All right. How about
Attention. Okay, not bad.
Kitty
Shadowcat,
Pryde.
not bad.
Boy, she got
Mm.
mature.
Yep.
yeah?
at this point.
But you're- Good.
It's all in her
Yeah.
ass.
Hey, Tehlam
Dude.
29. Good to see you. Thanks for being here.
You know, there's some men like that like a lot of us. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
Basically, it's the Latin American way.
I see nothing wrong with that either. Yeah, but she started out, pretty young within the comics, and everybody else would stay the same age. But of course,
Yeah, they try to make her older. I think the only character that I never saw them actually
These
making
comments.
older
uh-huh.
will be I forget the name of her. The one that uses fireworks from her hands.
Jubilee?
Jubilee.
Yeah.
Oh, what the
You
heck?
want to talk about one of the most unwatchable characters in all of X-Men history that I watched is Jubilee.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at me. I like sparklers from my hands.
Yeah.
It was
And, like, the
annoying
worst
on
part
that
is-
on that cartoon that she dominated it sometimes,
Yeah, the worst part was they took all of Kitty Pryde's stories.
and they gave him the Jubilee.
Oh, what?
On the cartoon.
What? Oh, that's insulting.
Was Kitty even on the cartoon? Then I can't remember now.
I don't think so.
Thanks. And everyone liked her better than freaking. I couldn't stand Jubilee. I wouldn't read the comic when she popped, whenever she showed up, and when I saw the cartoon, I was like, "Why?"
It was
Yeah.
It
Stand
also
her.
is because both Kitty Pryde and Jubilee filled the role of being effectively the sort of younger female sort of mentee to follow Wolverine around.
Uh-huh.
Well, did you see Pride of the X-Men, the first cartoon that they did, the pilot?
It's been a long time. Oh, wait.
Oh, I
Who
need
liked
whiskey.
Jubilee?
But
I
there
need
she
whiskey
looks like
now.
Gambit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
he's
just-
another one. Yeah, I
she
couldn't
lacks-
stand it.
She
The
needs a
the
sword.
thing was, like, Kitty Pryde was kind of this sort of 80s character,
Mhm.
and they like basically turned Jubilee into was like the 90s trope.
I mean, Kitty Pryde,
Yeah.
that Pride of the X-Men pilot. By the way, my Retro Blasting and I did we did a video about it. I was consulting on a great video we did about it because it was the video game, it was the pilot cartoon. We did
really?
2 parts, the video game and the pilot cartoon. And that cartoon, when that was distributed to, I mean, that pilot made it to like on a bootleg tape all over the place because it was it was supposed to be a pilot for a cartoon and to launch the video game. And back like 80, oh God, I forget the year now. So 89, 80, whatever. And we were pretty excited about it, although Wolverine's Australian voice for some reason.
Yeah.
The plot's stupid, but the art and the animation's great. And it's Kitty. It's about kitties. And it's cool. Later, when the X-Men show got made, it disregarded that. But then, of course, they made the big arcade game, you know?
I still remember that dancing scene on X-Men Evolution that they made with Kitty and Rogue.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They were going all out there.
Hey, Man of War. What's up, dude? Nice to see you here. Can't wait to hang out in Vegas. Brian says, why does she have a bulge? Brian's going to turn off a lot. Brian's going to turn off a lot.
No, I cannot unsee it. God damn it.
Man,
this is
Brian's
you don't
coming in
know.
hot with the comments tonight.
Thanks to her invulnerability, superhuman strength, ability to fly, superior intelligence, and overall beauty, the elegant, aloof, and occasionally arrogant M certainly stands out as the most self-assured member of Generation X.
What kind of name is that?
Which one, M or Generation X?
M.
Hey,
One
guys.
letter's all you get. I mean, she's so hot. But, you know.
We got a
At
celebrity
last.
here.
George
Lucas.
Hi, George.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, but screw you for selling.
Yeah, that's true. Screw you for selling, but hey, George, thank you for being here.
Again,
Make
getting
it-
to the
make
person
it
who's
up-
really there. Good.
Make it up for supporting us, so we'll take
Oh
that.
god, there are some terrible.
And I don't mean that
characters
actual
in here.
person there in the chat, by the way. We're just talking about the real George. So, you might be the real George, though.
Whoa, this is awful.
Yeah. He might be the real George there, you know, not come to think of it.
This is my favorite character.
What in the hell is this?
Was the Avatar, that Avatar movie based on this?
What
Yes, it was.
happened?
Avatar.
The 90s and
It does look like Avatar.
Yeah.
It does. Wow.
Jesus
This
Christ. With the
is
fingers.
So hard to look at.
Oh, my goodness. That's where James Cameron...
Yeah,
he
Generation X
bought
had
this
some,
card. Go ahead.
Generation X had some kind of really weird characters. Like there's a guy named Maggot.
Now, that's my kind of name.
His
M
power
and Maggot.
is
Mhm.
he has 2 maggots.
Wow.
You never have too many maggots.
Oh, Lordy. This is ridiculous.
You had the powers of super maggot or something. You get bitten by a radioactive maggot or what?
He was basically Matter Ear Lad, but with maggots.
Oh, with okay. Maggot. In that case, he was maggot eater lad, basically.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I think this might be my favorite card of the night, just because I really like the way the background works on it.
Okay. It's cool background.
We're talking about the White Queen,
Of course.
who basically became the blonde Jean Grey.
Blonde Jean Grey. Okay.
Who
I
can
for a
turn into
second
diamonds.
thought that was Emma Frost for a second.
That is Emma Frost.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay,
it is.
okay.
She's too overdressed.
Yeah, that's the other
That's
big
more
problem.
clothes than she ever wore.
Yeah, normally she's
Oh,
dressed to
okay.
give everyone diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We can get into some of the weird characters here too.
Let's get weird, man. Let's
Yeah,
do
Like
it.
Sugar Man.
Sugar man. Sugar.
Ugh.
Wow.
Oh,
Glad I was not reading that comic at the time. Why does he have Thor's hammer?
Why does he have arms on his head?
He's some mutant who has like 4 arms and a big giant head.
That is terrifying to look at.
I guess
I
that happened.
need terrifying. Like that
Wow.
is
Well, then I guess don't read Age of Apocalypse
ugh.
because
I guess you're a better man than me. I'll admit it.
or you could just read about X-Man.
X-Man.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Did he have a comic?
you know Cable.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's a clone of There's multiple clones of Cable,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
X-Man.
it's Modoc's son.
Yeah, basically, he's basically an alternate traveling version of Cable, who never got infected with that big old techno-organic virus.
Yeah.
So he got basically super cybernetic powers.
X-Man. Yeah, he had his comic for X-Man. Boy, I'm so glad I wasn't buying mainstream comics in the 90s. Jesus.
It is X-Man.
So does this mean Clobby gets to like do the spinning in the chair and say "fuck you"? I was right as well to not buying them.
Oh no, he
What,
was
you
absolutely
down?
right to not buy this stuff because there
Yeah,
are
Clobby
some...
was right. Does this mean he gets to spin around in his chair and do it too?
No, I wouldn't do such a thing. But back then there weren't a lot of comics because I was not buying. I was mad at DC, and I was sick of Marvel. Buying almost no mainstream comics, but there was at least enough other independent stuff that I was still able to go get buy some comics. But
What the hell?
Holocaust.
So
What a
Age of
name.
Apocalypse was like, what if Apocalypse won?
Mhm.
And one of his horsemen was called Holocaust.
Looks like Atomic Skull. But he's DC. Looks like the DC Atomic Skull type.
Yeah, with a bit of the Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Brian Yours says, sorry, I saw comments when I did. Because time travel fixes it. Yeah, see that I can understand that. That's a very because like it makes it feel like a story doesn't have any meaning or purpose anymore when time travel is involved. I can understand that.
And now we have a crotchalypse.
Crotchel.
I'm
That is the greatest name
sorry.
ever.
Who got completely screwed over in his own movie.
Yes, that's what I hear.
A crotchalypse. That is,
I don't know why that happened. I'm sorry.
No,
I couldn't
dude,
stop myself.
That you had the perfect opportunity with that name. I'm glad you didn't.
I
Stop
probably stole it
yourself
from somewhere.
Joe Kubert.
Joe Kubert.
Joe, no. Joe saying ain't so. It's fine. I'm just kidding.
He said it so.
Oh, well, he's Joe Kubert, so he can do whatever he wants. Gladiator. Sorry. You remember when he kicked
He was basically-
BFF's ass? He's basically like Superman with a stupid mohawk.
Exactly.
Oh,
Mohawk Superman.
So Raymond, he said, "How about Adam's Forge's episode? That was cool. You will be there too." So hey, you know what? All I could say to that comment is stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right. I can't say more, but stay tuned. Adam's a good guy. I've chatted with him a few times, and I can't wait to connect with him again in the future.
What happened there?
What is going on here?
I don't get it.
I'm not sure
I don't get
either. But
Did
Like
he
the
become one
Gaussian.
of the aliens from Men in Black? You know, the
Yeah.
ones with...
good one.
What the hell, dude?
I have
I don't
no idea
understand
what's up
that
with this.
picture.
Don't try to understand this one. This is just like what?
Like, I
Don't
barely
try
understand
to
what
understand them. Yep.
I never really understood his whole gimmick for Mr. Sinister. In fact,
somebody had to say it. Philip A. I'm glad
we need some simple villains.
There he goes. Saw.
Hey, Sauron. All right.
Not to be
Little-
confused with Sauron.
Yeah, right.
He just wants to turn people into dinosaurs.
Yeah. Pretty
That's
simple.
a noble goal.
Savage Land.
Goal.
Yeah, hey, look, we got our Daisy Dukes on him.
Why?
When you live in the Savage Land, you don't need a damn costume.
That's true. You could basically practically just live naked in the way of the ancients out there.
I have a mouth and I must scream.
Sentinel. Why was Sentinel selfie like that? Show the whole Sentinel.
Right?
He's like, and why Sentinel
It's
yelling?
it's like they were trying to go for like the master mold.
Yeah.
Or Sardos.
By the way, I really like this effect up here with the the cybernetics
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
I think that works really good on this card.
You guys ever watch that Juggernaut bitch dub of the X-Men cartoon? That was one that
Yes.
I have not. I'll have to watch that. You got my attention, Diesel.
Oh, that's the problem is that a lot of these are kind of disorganized now.
No, it's
but
okay. If you want to rest from it, you've had a great run.
Show
You've
a
been at
couple
this
more
for
off.
almost an hour. So thank you, by the way. Guys, seriously, give it up for Ironcaster, like showing off all these funny, great, crazy cards for the last hour. This is very badass of him to do this.
Including part of
Absolutely.
a series where Wolverine gets his claws, it gets all the metal ripped out of him.
Ugh.
He had bones.
Oh yeah, it was Fatal Attraction.
Having bones.
Because
Man.
here's the comic, the Magneto ripping the adamantium out of.
Ooh, man, that looks like a photo of Mad Mardigan we get turned on by.
That face, though. He looks like a vampire. He looks like a vampire.
Oh, seriously, that was. Oh, hey, Anano says he has that comic.
Oh, dude, that's good stuff. Yeah, these are like a couple of these are like the history of Wolverine up to that point. Because here he is in his original costume.
Oh, Department Age. Okay. I remember. Oh man. See, I'm still more of a Hulk guy than a Wolverine guy. I know maybe people in the chat would probably disagree, but I'm more of a Hulk guy. I lean more towards Banner. I do. It's just sorry, Logan. Well, am I really though? No, I'm not.
His life is sad enough.
Wolverine's life is sad. Yeah, true. See, Bruce needs a friend. I'll be his friend. Logan's already got all friends. It's time to give him some balance.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh yeah. Mariko. I like it.
Oh, let me
No, seriously, Caster, this is
Oh.
Whoa.
find my right. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Zoom
There we
back
go.
into you. Okay, let me zoom back into you.
Yeah. So one of the things Mojo did was make the X babies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because part of the story that went was Mojo was kind of basically viewing into other dimensions and came across the X-Men.
Okay.
And he thought they would be good for ratings.
For ratings. That's great.
Yep.
He's basically a television producer. But who's on like all the cocaine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at that face.
babies.
Tell me he's not stable.
Oh, true. No, you're right. Yeah, no, he's absolutely not. I can see where Scotty Young kind of got some like, hey, this is how I can make my, like child versions of some of these characters from. I can definitely see that.
So for example, they would all be kind of dialed up versions of the characters. Like Wolverine is like, ugh, girls, yuck.
Wait, but
And then little Rogue and little Dazzler were always fighting over the attention of Longshot, and because they were both obsessed with him.
Such a funny name, Longshot.
little Professor X is walking. So he learned to walk.
There's no little Professor X there.
Oh, I thought I saw one.
No, you saw Havoc.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Yep. Havoc. I'm not sure who that's supposed to be. The purple one with the purple there.
Anyone in
Like-
chat want to fill us
like
in
little
on who that
Colossus.
is? Because I'm once again I'm just the normie on the X-Men.
What's that? What's the question? What could you?
Oh, who this one with the purple hair is supposed to be? Oh, Psylocke. Duh.
Oh. Oh, there you go. Everyone's like, Psylocke, Psylocke, Psylocke,
Yes, thank you.
Psylocke. Thank you, chat. They're
Never
all
pushed
ready
it.
for
Never
that
liked-
one.
Never liked that Dazzler costume. Even this.
All right.
Well, that's the most. This is the most I've been able to talk about X-Men on this show.
All right. Well, since a lot of the people who are in the chat now weren't here earlier, we're gonna do. And I'm sure the chat will forgive me for showing it off again for those who were earlier. But I mean, guys. Hey, Christian Joy Slayer. Yes.
Nice, dude.
So let me zoom in again.
Zoom that bitch.
Dude.
Oh my goodness. So it's not. It's an omnibus or what's inside?
I like.
Oh,
the,
it's a story. It's a story.
I mean, let me see the side.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, so it's not an epic collection. It's just a big old Warlock book. Wow.
yeah, dude.
All the same stuff that's in there. The paperback you got.
Yes, exactly the same. And dude, like it's got a cool piece written by Starlin at the very back, unlike the paperback. And there's a whole lot of notes too here.
Buddy of mine met Starlin this weekend.
Oh, what?
At Heroes in Charlotte. He met him and talked to him for a good while.
Nice. Hey, Thubo Baggins, you're here at the perfect time.
Hey.
See, this is why we had to show up these things because there's people who weren't here. And if you're seeing this again, well, you can't complain because this is just glorious to look at. Here's the Jim Starlin story right here.
It has all the stuff in your trade, but it has a few more things then.
Yeah, basically everything I got, I get more of this time around. So I'm not going to complain about this.
No,
this
man.
Absolutely
That's incredible, dude.
And Diesel, you're right. You can literally frame every page of this book.
This is new, huh?
Dude, I'm so glad I bought this. This is $50. As far as I know, yes. Hey, Eric K, what's up, dude? Yeah, dude.
What's up, brother?
Look at that. Oh my god.
That's great stuff, man. That is just a great comics run right there, man. I gotta check it. I'm gonna check. So start looking for that thing.
$50, well worth getting, dude. And
first, did you get it online or you went to the comic shop?
I went to a comic shop. I did, and there's a comic shop I know. This guy who runs the store by me is a really nice guy, and he felt like he was definitely worth the support. Zalashi ZZ, how you doing? All right, but seriously, guys, come on, come on. This is
Is that
great stuff?
Is that Lady Death or Mistress?
No,
Death?
it's Gamora.
That's Gamora. What she really looked like.
That was the real Gamora.
Real deal
Seriously.
Gamora.
Yeah. I'm so excited to reread this now in this big book version. Like you have no idea. Like
I found it, man. It's called the Galactic Edition hardcover.
Okay.
Oh, good. Yes, I'm ordering this.
Yeah, there you go.
$31. $31.
Oh, no, if you get cheaper, even better, dude. But yeah, dude, I love the chart. I've always loved the charts too. Like, I'm so happy I got this. Seriously, this book is
yeah, dude. That's fantastic. It just came out.
To answer your question, Phil, I don't think it does have that cover, but still, absolutely, the cover of Warlock versus Drax. No, it does not. And sup, TZ Burton, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for being here. I mean, come on, guys. Look, you can't look at this and be like, you don't want to look at this in a giant format.
Yeah.
Hey, Christian. Oh,
Here
dude, yeah.
So, Nick, it encompasses, it collects Strange Tales 178 through 181, which is where Starlin started on Warlock.
Yes.
Warlock 9 through 15, Avengers Annual 7, and Marvel 2-in-1 Annual 2, which of course is all.
There's your answer, Common Nerd. That's the stories it covers. And T's Burton.
All Jim Starlin.
Wow, that's thick, dude. Like holding this in my hands, like the first time. Like, I mean, come on, just look at this cover.
That's what she said.
That's fantastic.
Wow.
Big book too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know, dude. This thing's like a weapon. Like, if someone ever breaks in and I need a last ditch effort to get out.
Boom.
Hi,
I
book.
love it. That's a damn big book. I love it. Oh my god, yes.
I know, dude. It doesn't
Classic.
hold out this book it feels powerful. I'm just like,
Now they
I
need to
love
do that
this
with this.
book.
Now they need to do that with this Captain Marvel.
Dude. Well, you're talking Marvel, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Scotland's
Okay.
run on that was also great.
Well,
Yeah,
that
there's some
might
fun
have to
stuff
be
in there.
next, man. Seriously, that might have to be next. So, anyways, I'm still reading Berserker, and while I did have some complaints on the second arc, I felt like it started off strong, and then I was kind of like getting wish-washy. It's coming back around with number 9.
Okay.
Dude, the intensity ramped right back up. I mean, Ron Garney's been fine the entire book. He's been good. He's been solid, so no complaints with Mr. Garney. But story-wise, it's starting to like it wasn't bad, but it was dragging on. But holy crap, has it picked right back up? Like reminded me of the first arc, and I think that was meant to be that way, kind of like the way like a movie or like a 3-part story flows, where it starts off like all guns blazing, kind of then takes the deep dive and lets the story play out more in the second act, with the third act being the final big bang. And I think that's what this was going for. And with number 9, because obviously the final issue is gonna be number 12, so I'm like, okay, number 9. Commodore said Warlock added to my card, as it should. But no,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I might have already added it to mine as well.
I lied.
But,
Hey, Starlin, you'll be commissioned.
So, I was when you left earlier to grab that, I was telling Pablo earlier how I went and sold off a bunch of my Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
A bunch of collectibles in this. I sold my Obi-Wan action figures. Like my Black Series one's still in box.
Yeah.
A bunch of my old EU novels. Like I'm like, I don't hold the
dude.
love for Star Wars as much anymore. And
I know what you
I
mean.
understand.
I can barely.
Apathy is a real thing, man. Apathy is a very real thing. You
And-
get to a point.
Post about this on Twitter, but I opted to.
Oh, you got a guitar? Hey, show it off. Why not?
Hey.
Well, we're all here. We got almost 30 people here.
Hmm.
Show it off, man.
Nice, man.
I can. So I get up.
That's a beautiful lady.
All right, show us
Like,
what she's
let's-
about.
And
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Me gusta tocar guitarra, me gusta cantar el son.
I'm like, yeah, why don't I just learn to play this instead of getting depressed over Star Wars?
Whoa,
Yeah, dude.
man.
I've accepted that Star Wars is just damaged goods, so it's just like it's not it's
No,
not
it's-
show off. Christian.
Well,
Oh my
Pablo,
God.
remember I was telling you about the question series a while back from the good one from the 80s?
Are you talking about Dennis Cohen and Denny
Yeah,
O'Neill?
yeah. There's a omnibus now for $50. Ooh.
Hold on.
Nice.
Clobby,
Well, it's
post
$100 omnibus, but it's $49.99 on this site.
Post that link in the private chat, because when I was at the comic shop, they had it brand new in the shrink wrap for $100.
Oh, it's $49.99 on here.
That's literally 50%
It's called
off.
In Stock Trades. That's where I get a lot of my trades and stuff. I'll put it in the chat.
Oh yeah, I know that website. I'm not
homework.
gonna be shredding anytime soon. I can
There you
barely press. I can barely press strings without sausage fingering it.
Wait, you're not like Steve Vai? You're not like, Joe Satriani? What the hell?
No, that's gonna
Yes.
take some time. That's gonna take practice.
Yeah.
That's a good price.
All
for
right,
that.
well,
Ooh.
Dave Mustaine already says you suck, so Dave Mustaine is, yeah.
He's telling me something I don't already know.
Yeah, anytime you get an omnibus for $50, you're doing good.
Dude, that is, oh, man.
I gotta go
Like,
off screen. So I can,
Everything
like,
on this
get the
site,
way
Nick, is about anywhere from 30 to 40 something % off, sometimes 50. So.
Oh,
And it's got a
dude.
lot of bunch of trades and
Is it
hardcovers.
used or is it new?
Oh no, it's new. It takes a little bit longer than some stuff to get to you. Like when I've ordered stuff, it takes like a week and a half or something.
That's
Maybe
fine.
like 2 weeks sometimes. But
I'm willing to
they got some
sacrifice.
stuff.
I'm willing to sacrifice time for the sake of money. I am absolutely willing to do that.
So that
Especially
question
if it's,
thing, the book is amazing. Yeah.
dude, I've read that and whew, that is man. That might I mean, granted, I know we've already added to a lot of stories. Maybe down the line. I was gonna say down the line. That would be something to consider. Rereading the question. Whew,
Yeah.
what
Oh,
a
yeah.
great piece of comic book. Oh man, love that story. So good.
Yeah, it was a good run.
Anyone in the chat who's not somehow read it, I would straight up say, read the question from DC
Yes.
Comics. That's
Yes.
one of the biggest missed opportunities. If you guys want a frame of reference, look at Justice League Unlimited. They did an episode called, what was it called? Question Authority.
Oh God, I love it, man. You
Is
used
that what it was?
from that.
Question Authority?
Yes.
Yeah, Question Authority.
Authority
Thank
was a
you.
great one.
Thank
He
you.
was in a few of them, but yeah.
There's a few, but that was like his main episode where they let him shine. I thought that episode was like the one was like, okay, because like all the episodes, they're like the Unlimited, they're all like center pointed. Like a lot of characters showed up frequently, but their episodes was like, all right, this one we're gonna focus on this character. And I love that because we had our Booster Gold, we had our Green Arrow and Black Canary, we had our obviously Mr. Question. Like I love that aspect with all those episodes.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
it's so
incredible
good.
stuff, man.
And Unlimited is so good. But yes, chat, besides Adam Warlock, I'm not going to make you all go broke here, but I'm just saying maybe after you finish Adam Warlock, the question is next.
That's good stuff.
Seriously, it's damn good stuff. And yeah, no, Phil, right?
I
What
think
do you
we
got,
got.
Caster?
I think it's time we gotta find another comic. We gotta go read and
Yeah,
review
no,
and
let's talk about it now. Well, we're all here. We got still 22 plus strong in here. Let's talk about a book that we should do a review on. Now, I know obviously Justice League Justice was it called? That looked fun. Should we do? I mean, do we do a one-off or do we do a run? Like, what do you guys want to do? We'll see the chat. Will watch us discuss this. I'm
well,
for
that
this.
and I was gonna say let's open it up to the chat a little bit, see what they think. Is there any particular run, any characters, any of that people want to get into and talk about?
Chat, please. If you got comic books we should talk about, I mean, I definitely like to see quite a few common ones. We'll do it. I'm saying we're serious right now. You get to have your voice discussed on this because Caster's right. We should discuss what we want out of this.
Yeah, no, and look, maybe there's a character that like we've always overlooked, and someone out there is like, dude, you guys got to read Nova. We're like, I've never read Nova.
Hey, Trembling Colors says The Shadow Strikes by DC. And then Philip A. Demick says ElfQuest, Elric, Star Slammers. Dragon Master says, go ahead.
The nice thing with ElfQuest as a recommendation, we can actually read it right off the website from the creators, which I know it was a very popular book back in like the 80s, like because I would see throughout the X-Men references to ElfQuest all the time because Chris Claremont was a big fan of it.
Yes.
Oh, everyone's got a different one so far. That's very interesting. I like that. Ghost Rider, just an idea off the top of my head. Yeah, we'd have to get a bit more specific with that one. Brian says the last one that I really enjoy is X-Men Fall of Mutants. Maybe go over the real Infinity Gauntlet story.
Oh, I will love that.
I agree with D-Bud. The first year of Nova was great. It was one of my favorite all-time runs. It's only the first 12, 13 issues. It was a lot like Spider-Man, and then he crossed over with Spider-Man. He never was a Marvel team-up, but they had a crossover between their comics, Nova and Amazing Spider-Man. At the time, this was late 70s. Well, I love that comic so much.
Okay, Secret Wars, that Ron Limart. Okay, it's Ron Limart. Then we had, that's for Omnibus. Okay, Fall of the Mutants, Secret Wars, Wolverine's Canadian team. Man, you guys are coming in with the books. I like how almost everyone is different. That's actually, I was expecting a lot more people to kind of have like a little bit like, maybe like a handful of the same with a few differences, but you all are coming with different stuff. So it's like it makes it so much more conflicting. And Anala says, love Nova. Okay, so that makes 2 now for Nova. So now Nova does get a default lead off of that. Because
You
even
gotta
though
find them.
they're 2 different runs,
Wait,
but
I
we
think
get
I
them online.
actually have the original Nova run. Let me check real quick.
There's a
The
nice
big-
trade that's so expensive. I'd love to get it, but there are a couple trades tough to get right now. But
my
I can find
comic
'em.
guy said if he can find a good deal on a nice condition copy of a Nova Collected Edition, he said he would make sure it got into my hands. So
Nice.
Nice. 'cause this is
fingers
expensive.
crossed. Yeah. We
love
had
that
that conversation.
Yeah,
It's got
pisses me
nothing.
off.
Commodore's got Spawn. Oh, I'll go with Noah since I don't know
The first one. Oh God, I
Okay.
love the first run, man.
All right,
I love it
guys.
so much.
I think we
Richard
gotta do
Rider.
it. Even if it's digital, better
Yeah,
that we
I'll go to digital and read. Yeah, I mean, do like the first. Do all because after about issue 14, unfortunately, the art got bad. I mean, I love Sabi Simmons' nice, simple art on those in the series, and after that, Carmen Infantino came along and it started to really look bad. I was nothing. He was a great old in his day, but he was there. Oh, you got it. You bossed of you.
Wow.
That's greatness. That's got what the first 12 or what?
Yeah, this is the first 12.
And it's got
1
look,
through
see on the
12
back.
and
It's got the Spider-Man crossover in it too. Then look,
yep. 1
that's
through
on the
12
cover. Yeah,
and the
cover of
Amazing
Nova.
Spider-Man number 171.
Oh man, I want that so bad. Where'd you snag that sucker?
So there was a little comic convention, and this guy had shown up with a ton of like trades.
That's right. You showed me that once.
Mhm.
Got it for cheap, did you?
Oh yeah.
No, I'm
Like,
really
I think
mad.
I wanted.
Now I'm really
I think I
mad at
wanted
you.
to spend like $200 on a bunch of stuff.
No, but I mean on that one book, it was relatively cheap.
Okay, so
No,
Honestly,
really
I
mad
don't
at you.
remember how much I spent on it all, but here, let's.
all right, let's look at
It's
the
just
book.
a
And
fun comic.
Trembling Colors says the Postal Finale. I heard that from Dan Abnett. I heard that was good too. Trembling Colors and Glitzer. Hey, Glitzer, what's up? Says I hear Nova.
I can't look at any Nova after this series because I can't stand what they did with him later. I mean, especially in New Warriors. Ugh.
Oh my god! Look at his villains.
Yeah, Diamond Head,
Nova
Black
looks
Condor.
like Space Judge Dredd. Nova versus Dark Hawk is
Yeah.
cool.
Powerhouse. It was
Oh,
trying to
man.
be like Marv Wolfman was trying to be like the early days of Spidey, and yeah, he's basically his origins totally ripped off from Green Lantern. But what the hell? That's where Xandar comes from, you know.
I also have, just because I saw something mentioned in the chat, one of the collections of the Titan comics for Elric.
Here, I'm
Nice.
zooming in on you again, Caster. So go ahead
I
and
love
talk
that
about
art.
this one for those who might be interested in trying this out.
So Elric Amelabone is a character who is essentially the exact opposite of Conan the Barbarian. Whereas Conan is strong,
Yes.
he is weak.
Yes, Elric.
Conan hates magic and distrusts sorcerers. He is a sorcerer.
And Elric made his comic book debut in a Conan comic.
Show off a little bit of the
let
interior
me,
art.
show it off.
And, you
Oh,
know,
Phil.
Marvel was the first one to do Elric comics, by the way.
Oh, we got a good boat
Michael
shot here.
Moorcock.
Ooh,
This
look
new,
at
what is
those.
this? This new stuff?
The
Or
art
we put
is
some
really
old
good.
stuff there?
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah.
adaptation of the novel The Ruby Throne.
Okay.
And yeah, Titan has put out, I think, 3 or 4 volumes of this.
Okay.
And so this is essentially the origin of the character, where he starts out as the leader of his people upon the Ruby Throne, and how eventually he leaves and he becomes just a wanderer who's constantly struggling and suffering, bringing that balance between order and chaos.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Okay, guys. So here it is. And hail to Phantom Outsider. How you doing? Thanks for dropping in. We're gonna do Nova. We're gonna dig back to the actual roots of Mr. Richard Rider. We'll make it Friday, July 29th, because July 22nd, well, my smaller daughter, she turned 7 that day. So there'll be no comic shop on the 22nd. I want to make sure we come prepared, but we're gonna go all in. We're gonna talk about this Nova, original Nova run, and it's gonna be huge. So we're going for it, guys. Nova it is. Richard Rider. I can't wait. I'm excited because I haven't read it either. So
Well,
hell yeah, man.
You don't want to know the price on that one that Ironcaster has right there.
Oh well,
Ooh,
good.
Dragon
Good.
Master has a good question.
Since Titan has you know what? I might. I'm gonna look at it this way. All right, when it comes out, Dragon. I'll check it out to read. I will check it out, and if it feels like it's something that needs a discussion, I will go for it because I want it to be good. I of course I do. I mean, why would I want something to suck? I want more because the more good things there are, the more competitive the market gets. And I would love to have a competitive market. And I don't know how much, the original the idea of Conan is still going to be involved in these books. I didn't really read the Marvel books that came out a few years ago. You guys have to answer that for me. I think Andre did. I think he did, but
what's that?
The newest Marvel Conan books, I think he read them. Andre did from Midnight's Edge.
Yeah, he's
I
a
think
big
he did.
Conan
Yeah,
fan.
for Midnight Edge Español, I also had to read a bit, and the Life and Death of Conan is actually good.
Okay.
And what they will have around, I think it will be out in a couple of weeks actually, of King Conan, that also will be quite interesting. But it's also the goodbye from Conan to Marvel, because it was leaving to I think was Heroic Signature, but now they are sending it to another company to be comics. So the licensing is kind of weird right now. It's going from the holders to another people. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but at least it will keep going. So
Okay. And Dragon Master S, does Titan also have Solomon Kane? That's one Razor Fist really. Yeah, see, I remember hearing Razor and Andre go back and forth when there was just those two going out at Midnight's Edge. And I remember them going at about the Shadow, Solomon Kane, Conan the Barbarian. And those dudes, both of them were coming from a place of extreme love and knowledge. I'm like, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know anything about Solomon Kane, but
Robert E. Howard.
Robert E. Howard, and I'm just like, okay, I have some serious hope, and maybe that's something we could do. Like, I know I'm going to review the new Razor Fist book when it comes out, the Death Mask, the Night Veil series. So I will review Death Mask when that comes out. I'm looking forward to that, especially since that story is supposed to be on the horror side of things. I'm really looking forward to Death Mask. And the artwork is really cool. He said there was going to be more interior art this time around too. So Razor Fist has got us covered, which is great. And that's a man he's filled with all political rants, but he also has so many solutions at the same time. He's the perfect mix of both worlds. And guys, Christian Delorme for a Canadian $2 says, first beer of the day, have a shot at me. Well, I got my glass of whiskey, so shot to Christian Delorme. I can't wait to hang out and meet you next month, sir. Salud. Yeah, I saw that trembling about it's weird that they lost. Who knows what happened? They never hold on to the rights of Conan long. This is something that I have learned. They have them, and then they don't.
Well, they had him for a long time, and then lost him for a while to Dark Horse, and I believe it was Dark Horse. And now they had him back for a while. But right now there's a book called The Sumerian.
Yes.
For who's printing that one?
All right, so Trembling Collar mentioned
who's making that. Yeah. So
we have.
Did you guys see that?
What is it,
a blade? Okay.
Yeah, did you guys see that Marvel's picking up Planet of the Apes now?
Yep.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think someone heard about that too. That's been everywhere. Well, Marvel had it originally.
Oh boy, the identity politics is going to be so strong on that one.
Actually, Marvel wasn't first. It was weird. Gold Key,
Transapes
had adapted the Beneath the Planet of the Apes movie, and then Marvel had Planet of the Apes throughout the 70s. I love my old black and white Planet of the Apes magazines. That was a great comic. And then, well, then it went everywhere. 80s, it went to, oh God, what was it? I can't remember the name of that company. Smaller companies had it. Bunch of different of them now.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
So-
God. If it's Marvel, apes transition together.
Planet of the Woke Apes.
All right. I want to know what you guys, since we're on the now between the chat, I want you guys to have your say on this too, and with the panel too. You want to split with the Nova? Should we do like a two-parter comic shop, or should we do just a one and done episode? I'd like to know what you guys' thoughts are in the chat, and obviously on the panel too. Because I'm down for breaking it up. You know, we could do one half of the original run, and then second half. So you said the original first 14 issues of the very first run. You said
I'd go
Clobby?
first 13, and I would
13?
add that Amazing Spider-Man issue crossover. What's ever in the trade. That, by the way, Ironcaster, that's unbelievable stupid money right now. I would take care of that one if I were you. I'd sell it and buy the regular issues or whatever, or I don't know. I'm just saying, if you could, because it's stupid money on Amazon. Look at it. It's not even on eBay. You can't even. It's ridiculous.
I was trying to find it. I cannot find it on Amazon.
I found it just
Or on eBay. I mean,
it's not on eBay, but it's on Amazon for $700.
Whatever you guys are doing, I'm in. Okay. Well, so far.
But we can read it. I think go with look. Here's what I think, Nick.
What do you think?
In my opinion, after I still had good stories, but Carmen Infantino, whom I love as an artist, was really getting old. See, the art is very simple but fun. The first issue is by John Buscema. Then later, Sal Buscema, his brother, came along and did it's fun, clear, fun art. It tells the story well. We're not talking about Kirby. We're not talking about Starlin. We're not doing anything like that. But it's good, clean style, fun art that is he's a great cartoonist, so he's great with the action, and it's a great. And then when Infantino comes along, I'm telling you, it's a party pooper. So I'd say again, we could go beyond that, but I'd say the first 13 or so. Look at his face. He's looking at it right now.
If we do a committed two-parter of
that,
1 through 6, and then 7 through 13, or 1 through 7, and then 8 through 13. No, Caster,
and then see if you want to go after that.
Yeah. We can decide from there. But for now, let's think of these. Caster, what issues are in that book?
This book has 13 issues total.
13
1
issues.
through 12, 1 through 12, and the Spider-Man issue.
Okay, so why don't we do 1 through 6 and then 7 through 12 with the annual issue? We'll do a two-parter, and that will be the July 29th, and then the first week of August, it will be a two-part original Richard Rider Nova, because he's the Nova.
And what happened was at the end, I think it ended around issue 24 or 5 or whatever, with the Infantino run, and they left, Marv Wolfman was forced to leave some stories open. So when he was writing the Fantastic Four at the time, he finished up all he wanted. He planned for Nova in the Fantastic Four, so, with a character called the Sphinx.
All right.
I wound up coincidentally naming my cat Nova. Just after, because
based on Planet of the Apes, or the character of the movie. The character.
No, based on Nova.
Okay.
Because the cat has the starburst up the nose.
Nice.
That I saw it as like, oh, that looks just like the Nova helmet.
Okay.
I'll call you Nova.
Works for me.
Nice, dude. Okay, well, there you go, guys. We're going to do a two-parter. July 29th will be part 1. So it'll give us enough time to really let us dive in, let it breathe a little bit too.
I love that issue.
We can get some quick look at some interior art. Thanks to Mr. Ironcaster once again for keeping
I just
the
wanted
visuals going. Oh no, that's a great. I love seeing
point
that
out the
cover.
villain.
Thank you.
Show him a little bit of the Sal Buscema.
Mega Man.
Show him a page of a Sal Buscema art or two. Like I say, we're not talking about one of the great artists here, but he was a good cartoonist. Wow, that looks freaky with the.
Yeah, it actually looks really cool.
I love that. But Buscema, Frank Iso, his other people. Again, he was just a good, competent artist. He was great on Hulk. He was great on Nova. Nova might be my favorite of his work.
Can you imagine having foil inside pages on the comics? just randomly.
All
That
right.
that looked like when you got it into camera, it looked like it was a foil kind of finish for the page.
Right.
Okay.
That will be awesome. You are just reading and foil, nice.
Okay. And
Yeah.
Brian says a 2-part or 5 parts. Oh man, 2-part, 5-part.
Hey, don't
Yeah.
worry. We're not going into Spider-Man costumes this month.
No, yeah, right. No, we're not.
Yeah.
That would be fun to entertain, though. It would. But if we're gonna do that, though, I'm gonna be one of those guys who say, "Well, it's gotta be Peter Parker." So we're
Yep.
gonna do that as far as that goes. But once again, that's for down the line. The next official big thing is we Nova, July 29th, Nova Part 1, and then the week after that, Nova Part 2, August 5th, as well. And shout out to the great Lasso Truth. Thank you for joining us. That's what we do. And Mr. Christian had a question for Clobby. Says a question: should I invest in Sergeant Rock's The Lost Battalion and the Archives Volume 1? Clobby, go for it.
Well, Lost Battalion is not out yet, is it? Or is that? Oh, is that the? Oh, is that like one of the old trade paperbacks they did?
I think it is. It sounds like it's
Okay.
old.
Trying to remember that one, but
Okay.
I recommend. All I know for sure is off the top of my head anyway, because that's a Billy Tucci thing. I think. I don't know. I never read that one, but I can tell you that if you're talking about Archives Volume 1, if you can get it at a good price, I mean, you're
Okay.
talking about the old Sergeant Rock stuff by Robert Kanigher and Joe Kubert. You can't go wrong with that stuff if you like old war comics. But I got to tell you, I never read The Lost Battalion. That's about Billy Tucci or something like that. If I'm again, I kind of remember what the cover looks like. I don't know if that was any good. If you can get a good, as far as investing goes, if you can get a good price on it, fairly cheap, and who knows, it might be pretty good. But I never read it. But I do love the old stuff from. Is there a Sergeant Rock Archives? I didn't even know there was one.
Ooh, I don't know.
Was it maybe on that in stock trades that you mentioned? I'm guessing you might be
No.
looking there because you mentioned that.
Oh, is it on there?
Well, no, I'm speculating.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it might be. Let me see. I'll check it right now.
Yes.
There's some Sergeant Rock books on there. But I can't remember if they did a Sergeant Rock Archives, but if they may well have. I'll find out right now.
I like it. Hey, Green Lion, how you doing? So, guys, obviously, if you own the physicals, whether it's the original comic books or some collected edition or digital or other ways, we'll just say other ways, please read Nova. You got between now and July 29th. This would be a great time to refamiliarize, or for the first time familiarize. I would love to see everyone get. I would like to make this our 2-part version. And Clobby, I'm gonna totally make a reference to you because you're a great point of reference. I want to see some activity on this one from the chat. The way I see when Clobby and Raquel do their Saturday Night Trek, I would love to see some crazy Nova interaction. This is seriously
Absolutely
so fun to talk about because I've never read this original Richard Rider Nova run. I'm excited. This guy,
you might like it. Man.
I'm excited. Spider-Man's my favorite.
I tell him, by the way, yes, I just checked in because I'd forgotten. There is a Sergeant Rock Archives. I'd love to get my hands on that. I never realized it. I mean, maybe I saw it at some point and forgot. But if you get a good price on that, if you're a fan of old war comics, I do recommend it. Go ahead, Bob. Nick, I'm sorry.
No, you're good, Clobby. You're good. Nah, that is going to be excellent. I'm excited. I'm very excited.
I hope you like it, man. I love the character of Nova. I always did. I love that comic so much. I mean, I couldn't wait to just for the next issue for a while there. And they kind of, like I said, they kind of soiled me on the art a little bit.
Yeah.
I bought it, but so, and then, you didn't see him again, by the way, until, for years, so they did the New Warriors, and he had long hair, and they just ruined, they made him muscle bound for a while.
Was it the 90s?
I think it was either the late 80s or early 90s. Wasn't it the first New Warriors run?
Oh, with
remember, I wasn't buying mainstream stuff.
Nighthawk, yeah.
Who was in his first New Warriors? Speedball. God, who else was in that? I was sitting by it. I saw it all the time. I saw Nova was on it with a red costume. I was going to buy it, and I was like,
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that, D-Bud. That's another good idea. Entertain another go at it would keep a night. Thank you, Abigor. He's corrected me. Night Thresher. Thank you. I was wrong.
Review that with us, dude.
No, Deba, do you want in on Nova with us? I'm serious. I would love to have you with us.
I think we should force him.
All right.
If necessary.
Oh, okay. We got Christian here with another Canadian $2 says, I grew up on rock. Thanks, Clobby.
There you go.
There you go. And thank you, Christian, for the extra additional $2. So
you got to remember archives. I mean, some of them get ridiculous, but sometimes you can find them cheap if you get a decent price on them, because they can be pricey.
Oh, hey, look, Cat Alert. Let's look at it.
Nova.
Kitty cat. Nova.
All right, D-Bud, you're in.
You want to say about the nose?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
Nova.
Nova.
So when I say Nova before, other that character, Planet of the Apes, the original film. Taylor's girlfriend. And I had the scene where he's telling her name, Nova.
So,
Nova.
out of curiosity, now I'm looking at that Denny O'Neil question omnibus that you mentioned.
Yes, sir. Have $50 on an omnibus, so this $100. It's not bad.
I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about
too
pulling
much
the
for my
trigger
blood
and,
right now, but I can see it. It's that you can't go wrong that kind of price on an omnibus. Because omnibuses are monstrosities. Now, reading an omnibus, you need super strength. I mean, you need like a wheelbarrow, but
900 pages.
Did you have it on any omnibuses?
No, the most I have are like the Epic collection. So
take about five of your hardcovers if you have any, and then you got an omnibus. I have the whole Ditko runner in an omnibus in Spider-Man, in one omnibus, all 36 issues in the mother.
Dude,
I think I might pick this up if we want to maybe do the question down the road.
Yeah,
I would love that.
Christian, you're crazy with another $2 Canadian dollars. $455 Canadian hardcover on Amazon. I might go new. Oh my god!
Whoa, which ones you talking about? What
we're gonna find out. Yeah, which one is it? Nova, or are you talking about the question? Thank you for the $2.
There ain't no hardcover on Nova. So
Phil, watch you guys is dangerous to my wife, dude.
Like we're worse than Mark D with the C with our enabling.
Oh, dude, Mark D with the C is terrible.
He's an enabler.
Oh, he is an enabler.
He's
evil
speaking
with
of
it.
his enabling.
He enabled you on that one. Oh, Mark D with the C. If you're out there, how do you sleep at night? Have you no decency, sir?
Clark.
Oh man.
I actually bought 2 of these.
Did you really?
Wow.
Because I then gave one to a coworker who is a big Star Trek fan.
You didn't buy Michael Burnham?
No, I was just going down to the Home Depot for that.
They do have one. I'm not kidding. And just like that kind of box too. And guess where it is? It's Walmart where it will stay.
Walmart.
Or Target where it will stay. Either way. Peg warmers.
I don't have made the old. I like how there's like a reissue renaissance going on with the old figures repackaged. And I'm just like, holy crap, they're making the old figures again. And they're still somehow like really bloody cool. It's just like, hell
Sergeant
yeah,
Rock
dude.
Archive.
Yeah, Christian Delore for another Canadian that says Sergeant Rock Archive. There you go.
All I can say about that, Christian, is unless you're like a billionaire with money to pee on, and you don't care. Other than that, $455 for a friggin' archives, they could. That's just me. Look, I mean, what if you got it, flaunt it and burn it and do it, whatever. But that's outrageous when that happens to these archives and these. Because let me tell you something. There's some archives. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I go to Ollie's, the store Ollie's, sometimes, and I see archives in there for $5 and $8. Archives, because archives start out. Remember, you've seen archives, Nicholas.
Yeah.
And Masterworks, they start out at minimum like $49.99 or $39.99 or whatever, just on the cover price when they started doing those. And I've gotten them. I've been at Ollie's at other places and at cons getting them for. I thought I was doing great when I snag one for 20 or 25 at cons years ago. Then I'm seeing them at Ollie's for $10 or $8 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was $8.
I might
It's
have to go
crazy.
to my local Ollie's tomorrow.
You hit Ollie's, dude. I mean, you never know. Yours might be if I know you're farther north than ours have been ruined because I think it all comes from up there. By the time they get to us, all the good stuff's gone. But let me tell you some of the stuff I've gotten at Ollie's. I got the Guardians of the Galaxy solo stories. It was a reprint they must have did back when the Guardians of the first movie came out. All the solo stories, beginning stories of all the characters, classic reprints from the Silver and Bronze Age. It's a $100-something book. I got it for $20 at Ollie's. Then I'm in there. I think I tell you about this, Nick. There's this Captain America 75th Anniversary Vibranium Edition, which is bigger. It's about 2 feet tall. It weighs about 25 pounds. I needed a wheelbarrow to get it sitting in there. No, actually, I was there looking for a Kirby book of the same size that we'd heard about, and it wasn't there. And I asked this lady, my friend Clona, and just in the middle of the day, if she'd seen it, I said, well, there is some big book back there. Let me go get it. I just saw. Sure. I was thinking, oh, God, they don't have it. But it's not going to be the book. And it wasn't. But it was that Captain America. This is a $225 price tag on it. It was $40. I couldn't. How do you not buy this? It's not a coffee table book. It is a coffee table without legs.
Oh,
I have it. Now, good luck reading it, but it's almost all classic. I mean, it's from Kirby's beginnings all through the Silver. It's great Captain America all up till it gets to some of the, like toward the very, very back, to some modern filth that I hate. But it's in a big, gigantic slipcase. You need a wheelbarrow to take it out of the store. It's 21-something pounds, 25 pounds, whatever. So
we got another one. We'll answer this on Maria's super chat, and then guys, we're gonna get on wrapping. So, anyone got answers on this from Fandom Outside? So, the MSH issues Marvel premiere did include the old Defenders appearances.
It had. Let's see here. It was. I think it did have those. No. What it did, it was DC. It was connected. If I remember right now, it was connected to the movie. So the characters in the movie, it had the old Star-Lord's original appearances. I'm talking about the old ones. Rocket Raccoon, Drax, everybody who was in the movies. Mm-hmm. So it didn't have the Defenders one so much, or the Marvel superheroes, because they weren't most of those weren't in the movies other than Yondu for a second. But it had a bunch of, it's an omnibus though. And it's a pretty nice, I mean, for $20, and omnibuses or 100, I mean, price tag 115, 125, right? $100 most of the time. And they're just ridiculous. Do you have any omnibuses, Nick?
I have Fantastic Four, the 1 through 20, I think, of the Lee Kirby run. I think that's I don't know if that's the proper term, but it's a big fat thing. But that cost me $100. And
that's an omnibus.
Okay, and I bought it at the comic shop by me, and I'll tell you, like, I have read that thing. That's one of those things where I go back to and read it, and I love reading it. And, like, interestingly enough, like, I've read some of the stories to my children. They hate the Human Torch, my favorite character, but they love the Thing. They love the Thing.
Oh, well, they're good kids, then keep them. All the kids like the ever-loving blue-eyed idol to millions.
Go figure. No. I mean, hey, Thing's cool. Come on,
man. Why don't they like Johnny?
No.
Why don't they like Johnny?
No, they don't like the Human Torch. They like the Thing. He's big and orange. He's got blue eyes, and he pounces on people. So
Johnny's mean to him.
They don't like Johnny's store.
Johnny burns his friend's car down.
Yeah. Also, maybe they just don't like the heat.
Yeah. There you go. They don't like people catch on fire. Fire.
Yep. So that's my dad life right now. They hate my favorite Fantastic Four member, but they love Clobby's favorite.
I love your kids. Nick's kids, you're on the right path.
I'll take this.
I love Johnny too. So I mean,
yeah. It's such a funny contrast.
The most important question, though, how do they feel about Dr. Doom?
They said that he looks scary.
That's fair enough.
They think he looks scary, so I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, no. But the Thing is the coolest one. That's just it's not even up. Right. It's not even close. Not Sue Storm, not Reed Richards. Two young little ladies say that the Thing is cool. So
well done.
Yeah, what can you do? And then Christian Oil for another $2 says, duly noted, Clobby, you're the man. Thank you for
You're
the
too
$2.
kind, Kristen. Thank you.
And
Oh,
then
man.
another one from Mr. Christian. Thank you again for a Canadian $2. Says, I'm up in Canada. I will go to a convention. There you go.
Yeah, a buddy of mine just went to a couple of my friends from Canada went to a nice con up in Canada. This past week, I had 4 different friends that went to 4 different freaking cons, man. I didn't get to go to any of them, but they went to one in Canada. He went to Canada. He spent like $600. 500 was on like two comics. My old buddy J Man.
Good old J Man.
He bought
Shout
us
out to
Doctor
J Man.
Strange #1.
I gotta try to get him on here.
Yeah, J Man. I mean, he does a lot of stuff. Like today's Canada Day, by the way, for our happy Canada Day to Canada friends. But he's a great dude, and yeah, I mean, dude, he bought a Doctor Strange #1 with a sign by Frank Brunner. That was not cheap.
No,
and the first
that
appearance
had
of Cable, that was expensive. New Mutants or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, my cousin has that comic as well. I remember he showed that to me back in the, I'd say 98, 99. So I'm hoping he still has it. I remember when he showed me, he's like, yeah, I have the very first issue of Cable. I'm like, you know? And then I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And so nowadays I'm just like, okay, so I guess I gotta see what's
by
up.
Rob Liefeld though. Ugh.
Yeah, I didn't even know who Rob Liefeld was when I was like 9 or 10. To me, it was just a comic book. But that's life, guys. This is gonna be the part where, as I always like to say, when you end something, you gotta keep it going while there are people still around, still hanging out, still chatting. I like to leave the people openly wanting more. So as per usual, we now know the schedule. Next few weeks, we'll have our comic shop talk, and then July 22nd we'll take off. Then the 29th and the 5th is going to be the big Nova 2-parter. It's going to be fun. Happy Canada Day. I agree. So we'll see you all next week at the same bat time, same bat channel. And before we go, I want to plug our channels, and we can then move on out. And I'm going to let Mr. Pablo have the floor first.
Okay, so if you want to see some interesting movies and talk in Espanol, Midnight Edge Espanol is the place. And we did a movie night with Mario Moreno Cantinflas' El Bolero de Raquel. Cantinflas was basically Chaplin on Mexico, but even more crazy in some ways. Especially because he had a lot more of dialogue, so he invented politic speech. If you know what I mean, he could talk for an hour without saying absolutely anything that was crazy. No politicians do that for living, so well, you know who to blame. But no, really, there's a lot of interesting stuff that we want to do in the channel. We are seeing the possibility of doing a watch party of El Chavo del Ocho and so on. So take a peek on Midnight Edge Español, and maybe this something that you will enjoy. And for my main channel, Geek Tropology, I'm just waiting something to make a video, and that something is taking so goddamn long. But you can blame a lot of governments for that. So it will be interesting finally making that video. And guys, today I have been listening a lot, but I have been enjoying the conversation. So it has been awesome.
Oh no, Pablo, as always, sir. Thank you for coming on and hanging out with us, man.
Thank you, brother.
This Nova stuff is gonna be fun, dude. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing. I'm seriously.
Man.
This is something to be get very pumped on, and chat. You give the chat an opportunity too to have their X amount of weeks to get to know it as well, let it sink in, and then we're gonna do the almighty deep dive into the Richard Rider original Nova experience. So Pablo, until then, sir, and yes. Eric, hey, thank you.
Thanks, brother.
This is Pablo's solo channel, Geek Tropology, by the way. And also, guys, on the caption, too, I have all their names tagged. Like if you look at where I have Pablo's name, it has Geek Tropology and Midnight's Edge Espanol both tagged. So please sub to both. And sir, have a great weekend. I will see you soon.
Thank you, brother. You too.
Ironcaster, go nuts.
All right. So you can find me over my channel, Ironcaster, where I'll sometimes talk about some big robots. Maybe I'll go live and play some random games. You know, a few random things in there. You can find me tomorrow over on T-shirted Historians channel for the Weekend Geek, where we'll do a lot more of this similar stuff. Where maybe we'll just talk about some big, ridiculous size sandwiches. I can drop a link for that in the chat. So
Yeah,
keep tuned for him.
Do it.
And yeah, keep talking with us. You know, keep talking with us on the social medias. I'm on Twitter at the Ironcaster, where I'll post some dumb memes, or maybe we'll talk some Nova. Maybe I'll show pictures of Nova.
Nova.
Oh, I love it. All right, killer guys. Ironcaster's channel right here. Please give him a sub. Mr. Caster, as always, great input as per usual. You have a magical weekend.
You too, buddy.
I will see you soon. Clobber does that, guys. Before Clobber does his pitch, there's Ironcaster's channel. There's Pablo's Geek Tropology channel. Him on Midnight's Edge Espanol. And now Clobber Times. Go ahead.
Well, thank you so much for having me, buddy. Sorry I was late again, man, but I had a wonderful time hanging with you, extraordinary gentleman, and the great chat there. Thank you much. Tomorrow night, I will again. I did my Comic-Con panel last night, so please, if anyone was not able to make it, the Retro Blastings of Comic-Con is still going on all weekend. They got some great panels. If you just search out Iconicon 2022 online and go look at their schedule, it's just amazing. Just want to put them a plug since they're so nice to let me do a panel for them last night, and it was a lot of fun. Saturday night Star Trek. Tomorrow night, same Trek time, same Clobby channel, 9 p.m. Central. It's our big wrap party. We're finishing up, saying goodbye to Star Trek: The Next Generation, reviewing the final episode, and then doing a big series finale party that we're having for that. And after that, for the next couple of weeks, we'll review the movies and then go on to Deep Space Nine. So that is that. And of course, Monday night, it'll be something to do with comics. I'm not sure what yet, but it'll Monday night Mark C Comics Talk. Monday night Mark C Comics Talk. And Sunday night, please go check out Mark D's Sunday Night Geekery. It's a lot of fun over there. So
you heard him.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Thank you, Nick. As always, Bud. We have to review a comic again soon. Not just the one we're doing with Nova, but you have to come over and do one with me soon, like we did a while back on Daredevil Born Again. It was a lot of fun, brother.
A good old one-on-one. No,
yeah, buddy.
Let me think of a few ideas, and then I'll you think of some ideas too, and we'll meet somewhere in the middle. All right.
Hey, look, Pablo and both Pablo and Ironcaster, I do a one-on-one interview, a review of their comics as well. Not similar, different from what we all do. You guys do here. It's different. And each one of you guys, one of these days, I'm going to hit you up and see if we'll pick a comic and get one of you guys. I like to have different guests to do different comics. So it's different from what you guys do here, but it's it's a lot of fun. So
all right,
look forward to it.
All right, Robbie, sir, as always, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Anytime I can get, is always awesome. I will look forward to sliding into Saturday Night Trek for a little bit tomorrow night. I love listening to you and Raquel. Those are always incredible conversations and an equally incredible live chat. Holy crap, guys. You gotta see this chat go. Like you see 40 people that chat like there's 200 people in there. It's awesome. It is so awesome. And
thank you, man.
Even though I'm a normie as far as Trek goes, I love watching the show for that little bits of piece that I can. So for that alone, it's worth it, guys. It's such a great time. Chernobyl, I will be there. We would love to meet you. Let's hang out. And guys, Eric K, thank you for plugging. This is Clobby's channel. Go sub to him. Seriously, if you somehow haven't, which that's nuts. You should. Like, that's just what Stone Cold says, and that's the bottom line.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Anyways, I did a pizza review. Please go check that out. I did it last night. I posted late last night, so I don't think a lot of people were aware that I put out. I did a pizza review. So just look up my newest videos. It's there. So it's the Surfer Boy Pizza based off of Stranger Things season 4. I reviewed that,
Nice.
and yeah. And of course, I got some videos coming out as well, more of them coming out next week. So some of them are going to be on funny side, some of them are going to be on the comical side. And of course, Toxic Tuesday, I will be having the Vigilante Williamson and Comics Division on. We're going to be talking, of course, with the usual suspects. We're going to be talking Team America, World Police.
Nice.
Yeah, and then Comic Shop Talk as well next Friday night. Fuck yeah. And
Nice.
of course, I'm on Midnight's Edge After Dark on Tuesday, and I'm on Yelling at Park Cars with Comics Division as well. And yes, that heavy metal episode was so much fun to do, Gutsy. Seriously, it was the pleasure is mine. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for sticking around. I do appreciate it. Seriously, Gutsy. I hope to see you around again soon. So keep your eyes and ears open for those things. And I've got some other things that, well, I can't say. I know them, but you will know comics. Yeah, do yeah, right. No, I got other things that are up in the air, but just keep your eyes and ears open. Seriously, once again, thank you for being here. Whether you're here for a little bit, half of it, all of it, majority, doesn't matter. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here. This has been an incredibly fun night. Just talking comic books and talking sweet cards of toxicity and greatness. And yes, they're gonna be huge. And thank you, Brian and Christian, for the super chats and the direct donations. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys all next Friday night. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be huge. And guys, everyone in the chat, get on reading that Nova. Get on reading that Nova. If you've read it before, reread it again. I want us to have the most deep dive episode on Nova yet. So I'll
Get
see
to
you
the
all soon.
Nova.
You get to the Nova. Yes.
Nova.
Thank you guys. Seriously. Thank you guys for being here. And Eric K, thank you for being the excellent mod that you are. It's going to be huge the next few weeks. Until then, guys, this is goodbye. Good fight. And most importantly, good night, everyone. Maybe I'll stop at the cocktail lounge. Maybe. But if not, go tell Matt that I sent you all there. All right? Good night, guys.